Okay, everyone, we're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong.
We're back. War of the Eight's back.
Hi.
Here we go.
Hello.
It's time to play.
Woot woot.
It's been a while. Holidays and all that. Freezing cold temperatures. Connor will not be playing today because of freezing cold temperatures. So he'll be T-posing for the session. He'll just... Oh, you can't see my arms. They're cut off, but he'll just be T-posing. Just following Ilar closely while T-posing behind him. So, like, every time Ilar
Yeah,
turns
he's
back...
asserting his dominance over Ilar by T-posing behind him.
That's
Yeah, every time Ilar turns around, Kylan is just gonna be there T-posing,
Oh,
T-posing.
staring directly into your soul.
LaBelle.
It'll be like, what is it? The Link elegy statue. Just
Yeah,
staring into
but
your soul.
instead of Ben's theme, it's, the song he's hearing in his head over and over again.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
So, like, you're hearing that and turning around and seeing, Connor's character T-posing
Yeah, you're
behind
right.
you.
So, last time we met, we'll jump right in. Last time we met, you guys were chasing after somebody who had stolen the key to Nocturne's tower. And it led you over time to a village that was seemingly very pleasant and being run by Cheske's friend Yuri, as well as Slate's friend Liliana. In looking for any sign of the individual, you guys explored an old abandoned manor, which turned out to be the basement turned out to be like an old like workshop, like laboratory, in which you found a new friend who wasn't a friend at first. You guys killed him,
Oh, yeah.
and then Slate revived him, or at least revived his head. Liliana will fix it.
yeah.
It's fine. It just goes back on.
Yeah.
Just
Upon
throw it back
emerging from the manor, you guys discovered that the entire village was basically undead. It was all a grand, huge illusion. Very, very, very
a
powerful
ruse.
magic. And you ultimately followed after Yuri, who hadn't come back yet, and fell into a giant cavern where you found Yuri, and he was working with an ancient dragon named Nilsra. And he was hell-bent on a quest for vengeance, and he was angry at Cheske for abandoning him. You guys talked to him for a bit, trying to get him to come around, and it looked like he was going to before Nilsra kind of snuck in with his whispering sweet nothings into Yuri's ear, at which point you guys had to fight the pair of them, but Zek showed up and transformed into a giant ancient silver dragon, at least for a
I told him I would
time.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It totally isn't that he
Don't
was...
forget, Berto. Don't forget.
He's been a dragon this whole time and has been, in a human form. But after a time, Zek had to stop and depart, leaving you guys to fight the rest of the battle on your own after dealing some pretty significant damage to Nilsra. But you guys won. You defeated the pair.
Yay!
And you were able to kill Nilsra while knocking out Yuri. But before you were able to do too much, Yuri was whisked away by Thanatos, who seemed pretty interested in the condition and strength of Yuri's physicality. And so he whisked Yuri away and left you guys at the bottom of this cavern.
Rip.
Where you guys have been for 2.5 months, or a month and a half now.
Yeah.
You guys just been big
I'm
chilling
sorry,
in the
what?
bottom of the cavern. I said where you guys have been for a month and a half now, but not actually.
Everyone except
Oh.
for Slade is starved to death.
You know.
They've got
Detail.
rations.
2.5 months worth.
Not a month and a half worth of
Yeah.
rations.
Or a
but
month
they've
and a
got
half,
rations.
Alright, guys, who
We had to eat Chesuke.
Oh no!
you had to eat miso because he would last the whole month and a half.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Damn.
Rip.
You guys did you did talk to Jack a little bit. Didn't really ask too many questions, but he did say that he wasn't supposed to interfere, but he also offered you guys, when you're ready, to leave.
Huh. Oh, we wouldn't have
Yeah.
starved. Echo could cast Hero's Feast next day. We would
that
just been
costs
hungry
like,
for one day.
That costs like 1,000 gold.
We have the money,
Fair.
We do have a lot of money.
You do
and it's
have
that or die.
you do have a hero's feast. Summon a feast for an entire army. Do you guys have that much money? Oh yeah,
I've got
Dustin has,
almost. I've got
Dustin
a lot of money.
has a lot of fucking money, and so does Slate. That's
Yeah.
right. Because of
I
bets
have a
that were
little
made and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Okay. Yeah. So
I can also
think-
create food and water.
I think sadly, Dawn had wanted to talk to Kylam about something, or Kylam had wanted to talk to Dawn about something, one or the other. And
Yeah.
now Kylam's not here, so it'll have to wait until Kylam's done T-posing.
Laugh, guys. That's funny.
He's doing
Or
Dawn. Kylam is busy T-posing, communing with the tower, and will be for a long period of time. He's astral projecting himself.
he's running into connection issues, and it keeps having to refresh and resend his message.
You guys go up and talk to him, and you just hear.
He's pulling the walking
We're
animation,
sorry,
but he's just
But
standing.
Kylam
he's
can't
just-
be reached right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
His walk animation is playing, but he's not moving.
He's glitching.
Yeah.
He's
Or-
glitching
or
the
he's
timelines
walking
like
in place.
Spider-Man into
Yeah.
the multiverse.
It's just that time, Dustin, where I glitched in Baldur's Gate 3 and was able to clip through all the buildings and stuff, but was T-posing.
Yeah,
couldn't
that
see
shit was
anybody.
fucking funny.
Anyway, what would y'all like to do at this point? It looks like overall,
We were going to talk to Liliana.
yeah, you guys had discussed going back to the
Yeah,
village.
yeah.
So yeah, I guess after a bit, you guys gather all up around Jacques, and he will teleport you guys back outside the cave. That's as far as he's gonna get you.
Mhm.
Hooray.
Nice.
We don't have to have this music anymore.
Yay! Immediately plays more ominous music. Fuck!
Yep.
Never happens.
Where's my
No.
overworld music? Sure. Yep, that's it.
That was some.
Yeah, so once he teleports you guys out, he'd be like, there, see? Easy enough. A lot easier than it was for you guys getting down here, or down there.
Did we just fall? And fall?
Yeah, but you had to find the, you had to go get the scroll and all that. You were
Oh, yeah,
scared.
that's
You were worried about going down the hole, even though Isla really wanted to the whole time.
I
mean,
let
to
go
be
down the
fair-
hole.
I knew it.
Nobody wanted to go down with Isla, everybody was too scared. especially after Dawn used her
Well, we
avatar
didn't
or her
wanna
echo to go down
trigger
there.
the boss fight early, okay?
That's where all the goo guys went.
That is where all the goo
You wanted
guys
to
went,
grind before the
including
boss fight,
including the poor Airy clan member,
Rip Airy Clan.
Rip Terry.
Here we-
Yeah, so you guys would be basically right outside the cave where you guys had jumped in. Like he just brought you right outside that dark cavern. It's still very much like swelling with that dark energy that you can't really see through. But obviously you guys have defeated what was in there. And he looks at you and he goes, now remember, when you guys are ready to go back, or when the fortress is ready for you to go back, I'll be back to get you.
He's gonna say, "Don't be late this time, old man."
I wasn't
We just-
late.
Do we just say out loud that we're ready to go back? Like, should I send you
No.
a message?
The fortress will send me for you.
But you've never been to the
Huh.
fortress. How do you know where it's at?
Boopy boppity boop.
He has been to the fortress.
We don't know that.
Yes, you do.
We met with him at the fortress.
Yeah.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
That's where Echo met him for the first time.
Oh. Go to bed, old man.
No, Echo met him for the first time outside Vesuvio's temple.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But you guys met him there after the whole.
That was when I got a proper chance to meet him, though.
Yeah.
Just a quick interaction.
You guys met him there after you went to hell.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it was because, so just as a recap, it's the fortress may call you back because they are preparing for an onslaught from an Imperial army.
That's right. Mhm.
And they don't want you to hold you up, and so Jack offered to give you a one-time teleport back.
Fast pass. Yeah.
Yeah, fast pass. Let's go with that. And they said it would be relatively soon, but do what you can in the meantime.
So we have to probably start getting ready for that in case it happens.
And you guys already did help the bugbears, which is some recruiting. You also recruited vampires.
Mhm.
Yes.
Which
We got rid of Nilsra. You know, that's gotta stand.
you got rid of Nilsra. You've now got some deep gnomes that are gonna be helping
yeah.
and trading with you
Level
guys.
7.
Yeah, you've got 7.
We have fucking vampires.
But the people that we cannot help is ourselves.
Yep, the only people you
That's
can't
right.
help is yourselves.
Especially ALR, he can't be helped.
That's true. So yeah, so you guys are able to head towards the village that you left Liliana and Goop at. I guess we can actually just,
Yeah.
because that was like a day away.
Yay! another
I'm
day
not
gone.
gonna put the creepy village music on, because everything there is dead now.
I mean, it's not solemn either. It's pretty happy.
That's what I'm saying.
There are a
It's-
bunch of corpses of your friends.
Yeah, the corpses of your friends that were mounted on spikes and pikes, and
Oh.
poor Carrymore.
He'll
Killed by
never know.
killed by
No,
Yuri.
He'll never know.
Yeah, he'll never know that Carrymore got killed. But poor Carrymore, murdered by Yuri. It would beg the question in Chesuke, though, of where his family is. Like, supposedly they were safe, but so yeah, well,
Yeah,
we'll
it was rumored they were in. Well, not were, but there was some
in Faranaya.
Eladrin and Faranaya. But he said, "Fuck that!
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry about if I don't know."
Oh, I like how there's still a zombie up there in the church that I didn't get rid of.
The zombies. Oh, no.
So when you guys get back to the village, I'm gonna get rid of Don's echo here. You're still pretty worse for wear. You could take a short rest if you want, but you're not gonna have any issues. So you may as well just wait until it's a long rest, because you'll have the long rest here by the time you get done with everything.
I've only got 1 hit die left.
Yeah. Liliana and so when you guys get back, you see that Liliana and Goop have basically created a large pyre, and they've piled all of the corpses that they can very carefully into this pyre and are burning it. You can see that Goop's body is restored, so he's actually not just a head anymore.
Well, he wasn't a head before we left the basement.
Oh yeah, that's right. She sewed him back on.
I think he just put his head back on.
Oh right.
As a whole.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I can detach my limbs now.
That's why. Yeah, he taught you how to detach your limbs, or rather, you learned from him how to detach your limbs.
Yeah.
From watching him. So yeah, they've walked around and they've piled up all the bodies, and placed them in a pyre, and they've created a fire, but they look otherwise unharmed and fine. They seem pleased to see that you're all well and safe, particularly Slate. They don't give a shit about the rest of you. It's all about Slate. But would you guys like to do anything or ask him anything, or?
We got rid of the dragon.
Liliana kind of looks over at the pyre and she goes, then perhaps all of these souls can find peace in their afterlife.
Hopefully
Hope so.
Will you be leaving then?
We have more to do.
Can't really stay here for long at this point.
She goes, I would travel with you if I could, but I feel that there are still many more who need my help. She goes,
chime in. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead,
No,
Dustin.
you said you were speaking first.
No, Dustin, go.
I'll redact my statement.
Oh my God.
God
I'm gonna
says
redact
you're
it. I'm
talking.
gonna redact your redaction, so go.
Damn.
Oh, Cheska will
Vetoed.
just kind of chime in. Well, what if you only come with us temporarily?
Where do you have need of me?
What is? Sorry, out of character, real quick. What is it that we witnessed her doing again, magic wise?
Healing a whole bunch of people.
She
was also-
was healing.
She was also able to she is able to remove the binding materials and gems from the people who were created like Slate.
Oh, okay. He would say, well, of course, as it would only be temporary. And when the time comes, we could use, and he goes like this, a healer of your expertise.
Because I am.
Just a-
I may be able to heal very well, but I'm not a warrior. I'm not one who can defend herself in onslaughts of enemies, or even very good at traversing dangerous territories and lands. When I found Slate, it was nearer to my home. I knew the terrain better. And when I came here after Slate, it was in the hopes of helping him, but always along pathways. From your stories, it sounds that your journeys take you through mountainsides and deep forests and icy terrains and desert landscapes, and
Hell.
those aren't and hell. Those aren't places that I am going to be very useful. But-
he kind of like clears his throat. Go. You can go ahead though, real quick.
Because, but my understanding from when I helped your other friend, Biscuit Slate, is that he was to be keeping an eye out for more like you. She goes, I could lead Goop to your fortress and perhaps help Biscuit in his endeavor, while lending my healing skills to your gathering of troops.
That would be good.
Yosuke says, "That's all I was gonna ask. Not in that depth, but."
She goes, I can do that. She goes, in the past I always traveled the world looking for those that I would be able to help, but the world was a lot nicer of a place for a time. She goes, and it seems that many who are in need of help are congregating into one place versus me having to seek them out.
He smiles and go, "Yeah, something like that."
She looks at Chesuke and she goes, among those that we performed rites for were some of your kin. It's been a long while since I performed rites with any Eladrin, but I did do what I could and what I remembered.
He'll just kind of give it a little smirk and just stare at the ground and nod his head.
She goes, the village may be empty, but it is clear now. You can stay here and rest wherever you need. 'Cause I'll remain with Goop for a time after you depart before heading to your fortress. And Goop just kind of like puts his arm behind her and kind of like shoves her forward a little bit, and she kind of like looks back at him and she goes, unless you're willing to have us tag along with you back to Novaria. And it's almost like she wasn't gonna try to burden you with herself, but as long as but Goop's like, no, we'll walk with them because that's the safest way to do it.
We can help each other get back safely.
She just smiles and nods and she goes, you've made good friends, Slate.
I have.
And then she kind of like just... She's like, well, whenever you're ready to depart in the morning, she goes, I would recommend you sleep here tonight. But when we're ready to depart in the morning, I'll meet you at the entrance.
All right.
Okay.
And she looks at Goop and she goes, we have more trees to plant. And he kind of like leans down to like, and she like steps into his hand, and he kind of like starts carrying her away. Like he's like walking with her in his hand.
Hello.
So yeah, if you guys have any questions for her or Goop or anybody, they're accessible. They don't really have anything else to say at this point.
Don't think I do.
Otherwise, y'all can get your long rest. Wait, hold on, I
Yay.
got this. Wait. Prompt
Gotta prompt
long
for-
rest.
Are we about to get prompted?
Did it prompt?
I didn't,
I didn't
see
see
it.
it.
I didn't get a prompt.
Well, fuck. Okay, we'll take a long rest.
And I cry, and I cry.
Kylum spends the evening T-posing for his long rest.
Recovers 143 hit points. Yikes.
Dawn has
Correct.
so many
I
hit
took an
points.
ass beating.
That's so many hit points. Kylum recovered 100.
I took more than the paladin. What the fuck?
Well, the paladin's gonna have, more armors.
Well, the paladin actually like fell down actually in that fight. Never mind.
Yeah, I think Connor.
Yeah.
Connor actually went down. Also, it doesn't replenish your hit points to max, but you guys have max hit die.
Hit
rating,
dice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, can we change that manually?
Yeah, go to the edit
Uh,
button, and then
Yeah,
you can
in the
edit
top
number.
left, I think,
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Yeah,
and then
Okay.
it'll give you
Remove my
settings
three,
cogs
there we go.
everywhere.
let's give my...
Why do we not? This is just general. Why are we not getting hit dice back?
No, you do.
No, we are.
So rules
Oh.
is written. You recover like up to half your hit die on a long rest. But
Oh, okay.
I say fuck that and give them all back to you.
Ugh.
Yes, DM. I would like to take a week's long rest so that way I can get all my hit dice, please.
Well, I mean,
Right.
theoretically, you would get. Yeah, I mean, you would recover if you had 12 hit die, you'd recover 6, and then you'd recover 3, and then you'd.
I think it's half
It's
your
to-
total.
One and then one.
Oh, is it half your total? I don't remember.
I believe it's half
But
your
it's
total.
it's to discourage you from just like taking short rests every 2 seconds to just regain hit die. But it's also built more around dungeon crawling for D&D in general.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dustin, don't forget to roll your season.
Nose.
Hit.
Oh, I didn't want to go from spring to winter.
You gave Autumn,
doom and gloom
a
comes
cool
again.
mist and went straight on to winter.
What an opposite juxtaposition from each other.
Oh yeah, Misu is in your form right now.
No. Misu's going winter because he's hot and spicy.
Wait, what?
What?
I was just saying Misu takes the form you do right now. Right now he's humanoid, not dragon. He only
Hey, I
takes his
thought that was
dragon.
my companion.
Yeah. What? Yes. He's just. You're in a wall. I guess there's not really a wall there right now. So.
He's like, yeah, he's your companion, but you got no control over what he does.
Well.
I'm
no.
just fucking
He
with you.
is his
I
own
don't
person. Unless you order him to do something, he is his own person. Wait, hold on.
Wait, what am I concentrating on?
Probably still the
we're
hold.
concentrating on a spell.
There we go.
Yeah, Lex was concentrating
Oh, yeah,
on hold called lightning, and you
Yeah.
were concentrating on Globe of invulnerability.
What? I never threw down a globe of invulnerability.
You might have accidentally clicked it, or I might have clicked it while fixing your staff, because I fixed your staff
Oh.
after last session.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, you guys are
Oh,
rested.
Yeah, during the long rest, Slate would have went and found a secluded, abandoned house on his own to rest in.
Oh,
Okay. Slate rests on his own. He says,
I
"Fuck
hope
all
the
you
door
guys."
doesn't fall off the hinges. The door falls off the hinges.
There's probably not even a door.
Oh no, I was
Or
talking about
most
when
of-
I opened up the kitchen door to check the hallway, and I was like,
Oh.
"Oh, I hope the door doesn't break off its hinges." The door breaks off its hinges. I'm like, "Oh." And then time got rewound, all thanks to Slate.
Oh yeah.
And then I got blamed. I mean, I did do something, but I did.
You locked him in an orb at a. Oh, you would open the door originally.
Yeah.
You'll never find out what was in that safe.
Never,
never-
ever.
no.
No.
Right, Felix? Felix stepped away.
Until the next WOT playthrough.
Until the next WOT playthrough.
Felix, no.
And that's assuming that it's the same thing inside that safe for the next party.
That's right.
There was no safe in
It
the
was
last
just a
WOT
mimic.
party.
Don't
It
lie,
was a
just
safe. It was a
mimic.
safe mimic.
Yeah.
Um.
The burglars
Okay.
would never expect it.
Yeah. Exactly. Dustin would never have expected it. Okay, so morning comes. Slate, do you do anything before rejoining the party?
No.
I think it'd be feasible to be like, yeah, Slate wanted his own time. He's fine. He's been.
Yeah, it's been
he's-
it was a
he's
rough
been
day.
He's been through a lot.
It was a rough couple of days
Yeah.
for old Slate.
Liliana and Goop are gonna slowly walk across the town to get to
Swim through the river.
There they go. They don't have to swim. He can just wade through it.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Godzilla comes out from the Marianas Trench, but somehow stands in the ocean.
Unstoppable force.
Hey, can I have some, Felix?
What?
Is that just string cheese?
No. No.
Oh, it
No,
looked like
it's a
string
granola
cheese.
bar.
I was jealous.
Granola. You're gonna eat a granola bar on Mike?
And this dude isn't even gonna get enough to share. for
Granola
the
bars
rest of
don't
us.
make
That-
that much noise. They're squishy.
I guess it's like one of those
You're thinking
Nature
you're thinking
Valley
of the,
oat bars.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Nature
Yeah.
Valley oat bars. Those are
Where
those are the
you
crunchies.
eat one of those and
They
half of it goes on the
explode
floor.
into-
That's that
Yeah,
that one
Shrapnel.
I've
you
done this on the
you
floor,
don't yeah
so-
you don't even eat it. You take a bite and it just shatters all over the place in front of you.
Yeah, you don't even get any.
delicious,
the floor eats
delicious
more than you.
shrapnel.
My favorite part of when Elix eats on stream is when he eats with a spoon.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so anything anybody wants to do before you guys leave?
Eat with a spoon.
You guys can
Yeah.
have communications. I'm gonna eat some of these cookies that Lex sent me while I'm waiting.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I have them right here by my desk.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't think I want to do anything.
Well, if there's
Right.
nothing else.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what?
Or just trying to probably go back to Navaria at this point. Because we found the key to the tower, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got to get back and get that spirit,
Mhm.
get
So
that
make sure we're
seed.
completely lost.
Eiler
If the
spends the
seed's even
entirety
still
of the
there.
night. Eiler spends the entirety of the night throwing his body at that safe, trying to open it in every possible way. Get this goddamn thing
It
open!
still pisses me off. It's fucking still pisses me off.
It's been a month and a half, and it still pisses me off. I guess at this point, it's been 2 months since the safe incident.
I want to know the rarity of the item at least. Like, that is one thing I want to know.
I'll tell you, it was a legendary item.
It was?
I won't tell you what it was, but
That's fucking crazy.
What do you care? You got the Staff of Power.
you do have the staff
That's not
of power.
legendary. It's like, that's why
Not legendary, yeah.
What's can technically considered better, legendary or artifact?
Artifact.
Depends.
Artifact.
It really depends, but artifact is typically better. It just depends on what, like a legendary cloak, for example, Robe of the Archmage might be better than most artifacts, depending on if you're a caster class or not. Like it's
Yeah.
And then there's Gale that eats artifacts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's
feed him the legendary artifact.
Gale can consume this.
All right, we're just gonna fast forward you guys to Novaria.
Me next, Gale.
Shove a living weapon down his throat.
Ah, yes, there's still the magic from Dustin's detect magic there.
Yo, bro, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have saved him. Just saying. My quick action said, "Yo, fuck everybody's rest. Let's get going." Misu didn't like that one.
That's true. Who would have known what would have happened to Liliana if you wouldn't have, if you guys would have taken even the one more day rest?
See?
Hmm.
Oh, I need to put-
Give them
I need to
a-
put Liliana and what's his name? Goop on here. Where'd it go? There we go.
You think those guards are still
Liliana
watching it?
And Goop. You guys are gonna just show up to the village with this giant fucking, look at this giant fucking monster. To that point, when you guys arrive, there are still soldiers. I mean, there's still, the normal town guard and stuff. And they look very, disturbed.
Yeah, he's with us.
Forget about it.
But you guys, Mori approaches you guys, the elven captain, if you don't remember who Mori is. He approaches you guys as the guards are looking all disturbed, and when Ilar says he's with us, he kind of like holds his hand up for like his men to kind of stand down, and he walks over to you guys and he's like, looks like you guys have been through a lot in the last couple of weeks.
You could say
Yep,
so.
you could say
You
that.
can say that, yeah.
And he kind of like looks Goop up and down, and he goes, he's with you, but he's not going to cause trouble, right?
No trouble.
The silence was
I'm not gonna
deafening.
speak for him.
Yeah, like,
I'm
this
not
is Slate's
speaking for
thing.
him.
Liliana looks to Slate and then looks at the guard, and she goes, we can stay outside the village if it would cause issue. We're only here to pass through anyway. And he goes, perhaps, I don't even know if we have lodgings for someone of that size, so perhaps that would be best. And she looks at Slate. What?
To be entirely fair, we found him in a very what's that to say? We found him in a basement, so I don't think he needs much lodgings other than the ground.
He was just laying against the wall, the floor in a basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liliana looks to you and she goes, we'll wait outside. We'll wait towards the eastern gate whenever you guys are ready to go.
Okay.
And they kind of just They're gonna get the fuck out of there. They're gonna go away.
Don't.
They're gonna walk
Yeah,
far
chunk,
enough
chunk.
far enough away that they're out of visibility from you guys. Like, because then they'd be out of visibility from the guards, the village people, the village folks, all that kind of stuff.
The village people.
Yeah.
The village people. They'll be off doing the YMCA in the forest outside the.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Mori goes, thanks for being accommodating on that. I know that you guys don't want trouble. We don't want trouble, but people are on edge enough with everything going on, plus the arrival of your group. And he goes, anyway, any luck?
You could say that.
Who has the key?
I
Oh.
swore it was either Lex or.
Yeah, I do
Alex
believe
that
I have the
grabbed
key.
I think it was Echo that grabbed it.
Yeah.
Even though I said
You
I was
left
going
it
to
down there. Oh no.
We forgot the key.
Damn it.
Just-
We gotta go
We
back.
left the key in the cavern, Jack!
Start running back.
He goes, you could say that? Does that mean you found the key?
Oh no,
Echo
we
just
got
sighs, yes, we found the key. Like
And the
looking,
person-
like sighing, looking at chess keys.
The thief?
You could say that, but I mean, it wasn't good luck in what happened. So I mean,
He goes,
Oh,
"Oh,
that's-
I understand. It was a poor. It was the choice of wording on my part." He goes, "What of the thief?"
he's dead. Well, not dead. He's gone.
He got taken by the Empire in
For now, they're out of our way.
some sort of manner.
He goes, "Then I suppose we should be grateful that you got the key before he was taken."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been quite a problem.
He goes, "I suppose he's the Empire's
Either
problem
which-
to deal with now."
Either which way, they should not be an issue for the time being.
Yeah.
As well, I was instructed that if you returned with the key, that you wouldn't need to go back and get permission. That you're able to access the temple at your leisure.
Oh, that's good.
Did I bother them anyway? No.
I suppose.
Burn out if you must.
Bother away. Um.
Father.
Now the question: does the key fit?
Yeah. Yes. The key
I
fits.
go
the
puts
wrong
it in,
key.
doesn't fit.
It
What?
doesn't work. Yeah.
You looted the wrong pocket.
No, we put
These
it
are
in the
his house
keyhole.
keys.
Yeah. Oh
Put it in
yeah,
the-
this is his Kia key.
We put it in the keyhole, turn, and it snaps. Ah!
It breaks in half. Son of a bitch.
I go like, there's a window bending.
Son of a bitch. First row does the door.
Fusra does the door. So you guys are able to go to the temple if you want. You can do stuff in the town if you want. Like if you wanted to talk to anybody or get basic goods from the shop or anything like that. If you used anything, entirely up to you.
I'm still at
What am I at potion wise?
Dawn would like to, but then she realized she has Cecilorian coin. Is like, never mind, I'm good.
No, actually, you were worried about that last time. They don't care where your coin's from here.
Okay.
Yeah, there are two places that you wouldn't really have to give a shit. Faranaya and here. And of course, obviously Cecilor, but
I would have other issues if I was in Cecilor at the current moment.
I'm sure a bunch of us would.
if it would sound like you were in Cecilor.
Me more than all of you. Maybe
But yeah.
actually Slate, but you know.
Yeah, what are they selling?
Yo, what kind of stores are around?
a basic goods store. Like you can buy
Solid.
that's
Basic ass
pretty much
healing
it.
potions.
Yeah, they got
No
healing potions.
blacksmithy.
They don't have like supremes or superiors. They just have like graders and regular potions of healing. They don't have anything
Okay.
super fancy.
I have a +3 adamantine armor.
They do not have a +3 adamantine armor.
No. See, they do, but you know, if you have to ask how much it is, you can't afford it.
Is Brittany's the old Starbucks here?
No, not here. She hasn't expanded here yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Maybe she will. Who knows?
The gift shop for the ruins.
Yeah, they sell like miniature plushies of the spirit.
The replica orbs.
Yeah, I was gonna say plushies of intact and broken orbs.
They do have a
It's
gift
power
shop.
as keychains.
I did mention that they have a gift shop. That there are souvenirs in this general goods store.
Nice.
Yeah, what are the souvenirs?
There are like wooden replicas of the orb pedestals and tunics that say "I survived the ruins."
I touched the orb.
There's the shirt that says "I won" on Double Jeopardy, and it's like got a question mark at the end of the Jeopardy.
Does the city or town have a courier service for like when if people wanting to send packages to other places?
Yes.
Okay. Echo is totally gonna buy the I went to the ruins and survived and buy that in like his dad's size or their dad's size and
Faranaya.
sending it to them to Faranaya. Yep.
Okay.
And then a wooden pedestal for their mom.
So the pedestal and the shirt would be lumped into the package. It would be a total of 5 gold to get it shipped all the way up to Faranaya,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
actually it's pretty standard for
Yeah,
like
that's-
Echo would know this from transporting goods.
Yeah.
It's
I
probably
have a
pretty tricky
couple
and
of
stuff over the
questions.
desert.
What's up, Alex?
Does this store have like a ring of protection, maybe?
No, it
No.
wouldn't have any like magic items, so to speak. It would have basic weaponry, basic armor, and like I was saying, the basic potions and maybe a few greater potions. That's about it.
Okay. Okay, so that answers the rest of my questions. That's it.
I mean, we are about to head to a mage's tower.
Yeah.
That was the
A mage's tower has
theorized
commerce
des-
center?
that was the theorized next destination after Navaria, right, Felix?
Sure.
That was the plan.
Sure.
Yeah, that was the plan, and haven't really had anything happen to change said plan yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Looks at Nocturne's temple.
Lamau.
Hey,
Like,
why would
what do you
that
got
change
for us in
anything?
store, huh? What's in store? Let's find out.
So
Puts the
does
key in the
anybody
door.
buy anything else? Dustin.
No, not me.
Aw, no souvenirs?
No, I can't afford them.
They don't have any. They don't have any tunics in my size.
with your multiple thousands of gold, I can't afford them.
Yeah.
Dustin
I'll
wants
buy
to
a-
buy. Cheske wants to buy one of the "I Survived the Ruins" shirts just so he can like take it to Watts and have him like take the embroidery off the shirt and put it onto his his tunic,
His robe.
his resistance tunic.
Well, who wouldn't?
Jesus Christ.
Goodness.
All right. If there's nothing else, do you guys want to go into the?
Yeah.
I sure
Yeah.
do.
Let's do it.
I put the key in the lock and I turned the key.
And it breaks.
No!
No.
And it breaks.
And I cry. And I cry.
Where is my? Yeah. No, this one. Sorry. If it'll play. So when you guys open the no, this is the wrong one.
Yes. God damn it. The trial was not.
You walk straight into trials.
Rip.
We'll start. We'll start with this for now.
Getting the key wasn't the trial. No kidding.
Yeah, right?
So when you
One of
guys
many.
you guys open the door to the temple and walk in, and as you do,
Oh,
the doors behind you close on their own. And the first thing you guys notice is it's pitch black in here. Your dark vision can't even penetrate this darkness. So
Not
you guys
even
are
my special dark vision. It's your
not
magical
even your-
darkness.
Actually, okay, your special magical darkness penetration can.
Okay.
So to
Yeah, sweet.
everybody else, it's pitch black. Slate,
damn.
you look around and you
Oh.
see
Thousands
pillars.
of zombies.
So it looks
I see pillars.
it looks kind of like it did in Sylph's temple, where there's
Okay.
just like the columns that are holding up, the temple and the tower, and you can't make it out, but it looks like there's design patterns on the columns. There is also what you see is like like sconces hanging from like the walls and
Mhm.
around the pillars themselves, similar to what's been in other towers. It's just pitch black in here. So the rest of you can't see anything. You don't hear anything. You don't smell anything. And only Slate can
I don't
see
like
things.
It's dark in here.
So, is this what it's like not having dark vision normally, huh?
I guess so. Jesus.
I don't like it.
Kind of reminds me
Dawn-
of the vampire darkness.
And Dawn's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, not having dark vision.
I have goggles.
I
have
know, but
goggles.
that's not dark vision. It's just they just give you the benefits
It
of dark
is.
vision.
Oh, all right.
Mm.
Because
You
Echo
can't
said
see
this
the pillars.
this must be what it feels like without dark vision.
Yeah.
Lamel.
Cole, what do you
Well,
say?
see the pillars?
What pillars?
No.
No. Honestly, you see
Oh.
better in the dark than we seemingly do.
Oh, okay.
Mind
You can follow me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might want to lead the way, big guy.
Alright, I'll head to one of the pillars, I guess.
Where are
Okay.
you?
I stick real close to sleep.
Yeah, I guess. How are you gonna? Everybody, make me
we all-
survival checks.
We all tie each other to each other with rope.
I hold I hold hands with one, and we do like a
Yeah.
daisy chain.
Okay.
Let's
You
hold
guys chain it.
hands.
Then you don't need to make survival checks.
Okay.
Bonk.
So Slate, you grab someone's hand and start walking, and everybody makes a chain with holding hands.
Yeah.
And you
The
walk
cast
over to the
holding hands.
closest column, and you can see the designs more intricately. It looks like spirals, kind of like going up the column, circling the stonework. It's all built into the stone, is what you've gathered, like what you can see. And you can see, like, dotted around the columns themselves are what look to be scales. Not like dragon scales, but like weighing scales.
Hmm. Scales.
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 Like,
Like, what kind of scales?
skins. Scales.
Yeah.
No, the other kind.
Dragon scales?
The other kind. Oh, like the tool.
Yes.
And then within arm's
with
reach of
Echo's
you is
basic
the lights.
religion, like with Echo's basic religion knowledge about the spirits and whatnot, would Echo like put that together?
You could make me a religion check. It would.
Okay.
Echo is a relatively new cleric that, well, yeah, relatively new cleric that was singularly called out and sent for, so they're not, like, necessarily knowledgeable of all the worldly spirits and deities. But they might be.
Maybe. If you roll well enough, I guess.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure. You know that Nocturne is supposed to be like the god of death. You're not necessarily sure. I think your first thought would be more of a general, like, weighing your soul kind of thing, like weighing the weight of your soul to see where you go in the afterlife kind of thing, more than anything else.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Slate within arm's reach, because I know you're a little bit taller, would be like one of those sconces that you can light if you had like a torch or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, light it.
Would we light it? Or should we look at one of the other pillars?
You want to look at all the pillars first before lighting any?
I don't know. Didn't we have to light them in a specific order last time?
Each temple's been a little different.
Well, one of the times I thought.
Wait, when was last time?
I think the last one we were in was empty.
The last thing you went to was
last
Vesuvio's
one-
temple, yeah. But before that, it was Sylph's temple.
Yeah, so the last temple
Don's
with
like,
a seed that we left with was the Wind Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
Don's
didn't.
first temple.
So you didn't leave with the wind seed, but you ended up with it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this
we ended
reality,
up
you
with
left
it
with the wind seed,
later.
and
Yeah.
that's actually a good point. And I know that Dustin, you and I talked about this a little bit ago. Those lines are starting to blur for you guys. Like, so in and out of character is fine, but in character, you're kind of you're starting to be like, we did leave with the wind seed. Like your memories are starting to kind of blur and blend with a timeline that you've kind of like sucked into.
No, we are not in a rush.
And
I guess I could try and light it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Alright,
If
I'll
you do it in
try-
a certain order, it won't light, I guess.
I'll try and light a torch.
you strike a torch, and when you do, it ignites in a normal flame, but then almost immediately the flame turns into like it's like a purple exterior of the flame, but like the middle of the flame is kind of like a greenish color,
Mm.
and that's on your
Oh.
torch.
chemicals.
That's neat. Chemicals. Science.
Ah, this entire chamber is filled with natural gas.
Uh-oh.
Blows up. Baromancy.
Chesuke, don't fart.
No, Dustin's sleeping.
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Does this illuminate any of the area for us?
No.
No? Okay.
So what? Green and purple for the.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
guys
so,
can
like,
see that. You
lighting
guys
the
can
wall
see the
sconce didn't
torch.
do anything?
No, he hasn't lit the sconce.
I
yet,
haven't
he
lit.
lit up
I
the
just lit
torch.
the.
Oh,
the
okay,
torch. Yeah.
You guys can see the torchlight, but the torchlight doesn't illuminate anything. So you can see
Okay,
the
it doesn't
torch
emit
itself,
light.
but it doesn't emit light.
All right, I'll try and light the sconce, I guess.
So when you place the torch into the sconce to light it, it does light, and then immediately you guys start to see, like, every like second or so, the next column down the torch lights, and the next column down the torch lights,
Mhm.
and it kind of like zigzags all the way through the temple until all of the sconces are lit, and you guys can now see inside.
Told you it was a good idea.
The columns themselves are made out of stone, a normal, grayish stone, but the swirling pattern that goes up and around is that same purpley color that the torch light is. And all of the scales on the columns that you guys can now see are illuminated. But you see less of the scale and more of this ever-present looking eye that is just like staring at you, and it feels like it's piercing into your soul. Like you look at it, and you almost like can't take your eyes off of it because you feel like it's peering. It sees through you. It's seeing everything you've ever done. It's judging everything you've ever been.
I was gonna say this before you described Nocturne's appearance because I didn't want to interrupt, but you know how now it's even hilarious that I'm gonna say it now, but now there's an eye opener, no mistake.
And so you guys see these on the different columns, kind of replacing the scales. So whichever column you guys are looking at. And then you all hear this booming voice in your minds that goes, "You who would enter my temple, prepare yourselves, for all have darkness within their hearts. And in order to meet with me, you must conquer that darkness." And then two more sconces light up at the far end of the temple, and there's a door in between the two of them.
Huh. Well, this is gonna be an interesting experience.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, yours is. Ooh, your darkness is gonna be.
What do you mean? Your darkness is your own light.
Like you're your darkness right now, really. You know?
You are the darkness.
I am the darkness.
I was born in the darkness.
Molded by it.
No one cared about who I was until I put on the mask. Well,
Simple
just
country
Galen
lawyer
walked through the
Bane.
door.
Yeah. Can't really go back now.
As each of you guys approach the door, it doesn't matter what order you approach in, you each hear it in your mind as you approach. Be warned, if you fall here, the balance of your life will forever be altered.
Okay.
How slightly chuckles is that? Knowing.
Yeah.
Ilar.
Aylar's gonna purposely fall.
It couldn't be much worse.
It can't. Yeah.
Don't say that.
Don't
Say
say
that.
Berta will make it worse.
Roberta will make it more interesting.
It's by making it worse.
How many fucking layers can I go? Yeah.
All of them. You're gonna be
All
like
of
one of those like 100 layer like tier cakes, you know?
Yep.
Ilar's a 7-layer dip.
Alright, are we ready? You guys going in?
Yeah.
No.
No? I mean, you don't have to.
Absolutely not.
I mean,
You
ready
don't
or
have
not.
to. Like, if you want to stay outside the door, Ilar, you don't have to go in. It just means
Yeah.
Felix get ready for
Yeah,
a boring time.
Yeah, like not everyone has to go in there to get the scene.
It would be so much more funny.
I mean, yeah, it just though the mental image of just Ilar chilling out there by himself, like, nope, I'm not risking that shit.
You don't know how it
There is-
impacts
there
what
is-
goes on for everyone else, though.
Yeah, there is a bit
Yeah.
of it can't possibly get much worse, but I think Adler's going through anyway.
Everybody hears the music.
We'll find out the hard way.
Yeah, everyone starts hearing the music now.
Okay. So does everybody go, or does someone stay behind and say, fuck this, I'm not going there?
Did we? Is Misu
No,
staying?
I'm
I
going.
don't know.
Yeah, Misu's with you.
Oh, he's with me? Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Not one in.
So as you guys walk through the door, you're not walking into another room. It's almost like a transport.
Oh, cool.
You can like feel yourself recorporealizing somewhere else.
It's a
Oh.
warp gate.
The Stargate.
Funnily enough,
And
that was the gate
Dustin,
that I
it's
was
funny that
picturing
you
in my head.
ask. As you recorporealize, Misu's not with you.
Oh, I knew I should have held his
Everyone
hand.
else.
Are we all still together?
Yes. are still together. There are no torch lights,
Sans
but there
Misu.
is light. You are surrounded by the same purple and green flame that lit in all of those sconces. Wait, why does Dawn not have... Does Dawn not have dark vision in here? What the fuck?
Guess I can't see shit.
God
Don got the goggles.
I don't know why it did that. There you go.
Well, is it-
Yeah, I'm scared.
Trials of Nocturne is still not loaded
Oh,
for me.
there we go.
so-
Finally loaded in.
There we go.
Blowing all this fire.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it doesn't break Lex's internet.
I loaded, so you know.
So yeah, you guys are give me a sec. Cause now
The trial music.
briefly.
I guess.
So yeah, you guys look around and you don't see a door, you don't see a stairwell, you don't see windows, you don't see Misu. You see each other and then empty space in front of you.
Mm.
And
I've got
on
a-
the floor
Refresh apparently to get the.
in front of each of you, you see basically like a slightly raised platform, with a set of scales like inscribed into the platform.
Oh, cool. I'll go step on a scale.
Just like the one right in front of you.
Yeah. Well, assuming we're being judged, so makes
Like-
sense to me.
It's sized to be able to get on
Stand
this
in, or
set of
is it
scales.
just like
Yeah.
set up on a pedestal?
It's like slightly raised. It's like slightly raised ground. So
Oh,
you
okay.
can- you can
Okay.
step onto it.
I can't get my knees that high.
I can't get my knees that high. So yeah, Cheske, if you take the step forward, off in the distance, you guys see what appears to be another Cheske. And it just
Ooh,
stands there.
Two of you.
Go squint. Oh, that's a handsome devil.
That's a handsome devil.
I've seen enough Final Fantasy IV to know where this is going.
And then now he comes in. Listen, conquer yourself.
So it just stands there.
Yep.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna experiment, I guess. And he'll say that out loud, and he'll take 2 steps diagonally, or 10 feet diagonally. I've never played Final Fantasy IV, so I like you said there was a reference to this. I don't know the reference, so
It's a weird reference. In Final Fantasy IV, the main character has to fight himself to become a paladin.
oh, that's
You just
lame.
you
No, I'm
just
just
hear a "you will be judged."
Oh, so was I supposed to stay on the scale? He'll say out loud, so he'll step back onto the scale again, I guess.
You are in initiative now, Dustin.
Oh, let's go.
Only Dustin?
Right now.
Fuck.
I'm gonna put you all in initiative for now, for turn
Mhm.
tracking purposes.
Oh, should we? We should roll.
So yeah, you guys can roll.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okie dokie.
Why do my initiatives always suck?
Just roll better, Smiley.
It's my defense.
Yo, get fucked, idiots!
Call not your birthday advantage.
I didn't
Oh
use
my.
my birthday advantage.
Yeah, he can use
pretend
his
like he
birthday
did.
advantage whenever he wants.
We could just pretend like you did though.
No, I rolled an 18.
That's
Why
why I
did
said
that show
pretend.
up for all of you? I hate that it keeps resetting that.
Hey, a nat 20. Let's go, me.
Why did all
Sorry,
of those
down.
show up for you? And that's not.
Yeah,
good.
that's weird.
Just one random character. Oh, all our duplicates.
Shh. We didn't see those.
No, we didn't see it.
They don't exist.
Yeah,
They do exist.
they
Why
do
those?
exist.
The fact that they still play that commercial.
Yeah, it's not supposed to show those to you. It says that you don't have any control over them. Oh, because I have my role set to public.
That'll do it.
That would do it, yeah. Whoops.
Okay. I need to move this so it's not in my way here. Okay. Dawn.
This is one of mine.
Right now, it's just Chesuke's shadow. It's just a duplicate Chesuke.
Well, if does it appear like it's being hostile, or is it trying to like?
No?
Because if it's not appearing hostile, then I don't think Dawn would do anything quite
Yeah.
yet. Because
Step
she
on her
wants to
own-
see what this trial.
That's fair.
No, she wouldn't step forward. I think she's gonna hold action just in case things would, because she wants to see how this one would react first, or
So
how
what's your held action and what's your trigger?
So my held action is going to be an attack, and if it is trying to attack me, or Echo, if it's positioned in a way that I can attack it, I would.
Okay.
Or I guess Chesuke, I guess, but
Hey, we respected your 1v1. No, I'm just kidding. Not a character, of course. No, I'm just kidding.
You can hit end turn if you're not going to do anything else.
oh right. My bad.
I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
Oh boy.
As this apparition pulls out a staff that looks very familiar to
Oh,
you,
come-
Chesuke.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And
Okay,
casts a
now I
fireball.
Can I reaction?
Oh, it's a
Fireball.
new day. I didn't
Are you going to reaction
Counter
counterspell?
spells. Can't
Yep.
do that now.
Yeah, you have to roll for it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Well, premature saving throw.
Because this is upcasted, because it's the staff, so. So you'd
Birdo,
make a
is it
you'd make a
13 a
charisma
failure?
check.
Okay,
It might
I
not
threw it- I
matter
threw it up just in case.
because Dustin's counterspelling.
Okay.
Okay.
Or attempt-
and then you said I
attempting to
needed to.
Make a charisma
what
check.
did I- Charisma check. You gotta be fucking joking.
All right. You wild surge instead. So go ahead and roll on that
Oh.
wild surge table.
This guys, this isn't good. We're fucking stacked.
Okay.
You're
Oh.
surrounded by loud, obnoxious, and erratic off-tune flute noises for the next minute. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of
Would it-
noisy in here.
Would
It's a
it be
third
too
grader's
late for me
recorder
to-
choir.
Third round.
Would it be too late for me to whatchamacallit?
to whatchamacallit.
Because I rolled the 1 because it was a 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
it would be
I
too late.
got it
Yeah.
prepared.
Okay.
You have to. It's before you know the result of the roll.
Okay. All right, guys. Let me make my dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, everybody needs to make a dex save.
Did I already make it?
No.
I did not. Okay, just need to double check. Fuck.
Okay,
God.
is a 13 a failure then?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right
A
now,
13 will
yeah,
be a
Oh,
failure.
Yeah.
I would like to use one charge of Indomitable to reroll
Okay.
it. If I roll a 1, I am going to leave the room. D&D will be canceled. Okay.
Well, it wasn't a 1.
I think 17's still a failure though.
It does. in
It's
fact,
better
still
than
fail.
what I previously rolled.
Yeah. So let's see.
I'll take it.
That's a fail. That's a fail. Did everybody fail? Oh no,
We all
Ilar
failed.
succeeded.
I
Ilar
rolled
succeeds.
a
Everybody else
20.
failed. So it's
Everybody-
47. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I'm sorry. This added it before. It's 40 fire damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow.
I think I have fire. I do. Okay, so it's 20.
If you have fire
you said
resistance,
the
yeah.
total was. Yeah, you said the total was
And then-
40. Okay.
Yeah, and then Ilar, you would take 20. Dustin, one thing that you do notice is that as your wild surge goes off and you start hearing the loud noise, it looks like you can see like bouncing music notes around your other self too. They are receiving your wild surges as well.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Does that mean that
that's
you'll
nice.
receive
Turn
their
into a
wild
potted
surges
plant.
too?
can I?
Turn into a potted
I don't want to be like. I know it sounds really weird, and I know you're saying that I see it and notice it, but can I make an actual investigation check to see that I am seeing that? Like,
No, because
I'm not just hallucinating.
Oh, you're asking if you're it'd be an insight check.
Insight. Okay, you know, like you know what I mean, though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
You're trying to
I'm
see
not-
if you're actually seeing it or if you're hallucinating. You're trying to
Yeah,
determine if
okay.
it's like playing tricks with your mind.
An illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's high enough. You're actually seeing it.
Okay.
Like you're actually able to tell that that they seem to be experiencing your wild surges.
Okay. He'll he'll relay it to the group. He'll kind of sit there and squint really hard and actually look in the darkness of, him being near the end of his sight, and say, "I think he's experiencing my surge of magic that I am. I thought it was hallucination, but it's not."
Great.
Okay.
Well, certainly unpredictable, so just watch out.
Ilar.
Oh, gee, fucking Christ. Okay, I'm not sure I want to step on mine just yet because we just got bald. So
Yeah, we should. This is fun.
let's see if I can deal with this.
Tyler's looking for wild shapes.
No.
No. I'm no.
No.
I definitely am, but I think just dragon is probably the best idea here. We'll see what happens later.
I'm not gonna. We're not gonna say it, right, Slate?
That's right.
Yeah.
We're not going to say it, right, Slade?
I meant to say cold, but I said Slate. But...
Sure. Start with that. Try to shift it in a way where I'm not just straight up stepping on the plate immediately.
That's what I was asking. How are you going to do this?
Guess I can move a bit to the... Because it's in front of me, so I guess I can step a bit to the right and avoid immediately just stepping on the fucking plate.
Yeah. Well, and you can shift as part of your movement, so...
Oh yeah, but it's also true. I guess let's go this way, and while I'm moving, we I think that's everything. Yeah.
Can we get? I know this is weird. Is there a way we can see where the pedestals are? Like, is it just one?
It's one... Yeah, so here, I'll
One
mark
scale?
them.
Okay.
I guess yours technically isn't there anymore, Chesuke.
Don't roll.
You've already stepped on yours.
Oh, fuck. Okay, then I will probably see if I can get close. I guess I'll get closer to it and
I lack permission to update your dragon.
too bad. And start wailing at it, I guess.
Okay.
See what happens.
I think I know what Bruno's gonna tell me.
Oh. Well, if that happens, too bad.
No, I want to be go decapitated.
Go decapitated.
One shot that motherfucker.
Dawn hit you
Well,
with the
if I do it
sword.
and if it puts it on you, then I hope you have a second character ready.
So, Ilar, as you go to chomp into Chesuke trying to take a piece of him with you, what normally would you're absolutely confident that this attack would normally hit Chesuke, you go straight through this apparition. It does nothing to him. It doesn't phase him at all.
Okay. Fuck.
That was my second guess.
And all of you would witness Ilar doing absolutely nothing to this Chesuke apparition.
I guess I will hover away. Then I wonder what the fuck happens. How many did I use? 10, 35. No, I guess. If he wants an opportunity attack, I can definitely take it. So,
Yeah, he is gonna reaction bonk you,
Okay.
or at least
that
attempt to.
happen first.
At least attempt to. Not 20s. just for the confirmation there.
Probably he breaks the staff on that bond.
He doesn't break the staff on the bonk.
Please don't break this.
Ilar would take 6 magical bludgeoning damage.
3.
It's not like it's.
Ow.
It's a magical staff, but Chesuke has a 0 for strength, so it's.
Wait, aren't staffs versatile?
Yeah, it roll a d8.
Yeah.
You just have 0 strength.
Oh.
I can't.
Oh, it's a nat 20. I forgot to roll double damage. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh no! You could take upwards of
It's another 8.
7.
So, another 8 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a big hit.
Bonk.
Imagine.
Can't hurt it. Figure something out. That's my turn.
All right. Slate.
Let's see. They were could get up to it.
Oh. Oh no.
Should we just step on ours?
Let's deal with the let's figure out what our first problem is before just probably getting.
No, I targeted myself.
We may not be able to hurt that image, but that image is able to hurt us at least with its magic. It may have been aiming for Cheske with that with the fireball, but we all took that fucking damage.
Perhaps only Cheske can hit it.
Maybe.
I'll try.
I think the decision is I think we spread apart from Cheske, so try to see if it still targets him.
And I guess I'm gonna try and grab this Cheske.
Okay.
It bumped me. I can't hurt it, but it bumped me. This bitch.
I'll try and grapple.
Oh yeah, you got bugged too.
Well, that wasn't a great
you-
grab.
You miss.
I missed my grab.
You miss your
Damn.
grab.
Alright, well, that's all I got. That was my action.
Well, grapple replaces an action.
Oh, that's
replaces one of
right.
your
I can try
attacks.
again.
Yeah.
I'll try again. He's too athletic. He's greased up.
He's wide.
He's a
Oh,
greased up
greased
deaf
up.
guy.
Oh.
So you go to grab Cheske, and you're sure that this would have locked him in place, but your arm goes right through him.
Oh, I can't grab him.
Womp
Womp womp.
Well, that's all I can do.
womp.
Well, that's all I can not do because I got nothing.
Echo.
Can I make an insight roll based off of what we were told and then what's happened so far in the trial?
Sure.
Okay.
Join me in the Nat One clan.
Why would you bring this energy into the world?
Because this energy is needed.
Because this energy is needed. So the voice referenced the darkness within.
Mhm.
This is a trial, and so far 2 of your allies have not been able to hurt an apparition that is not their own.
Yeah.
Take that for what it is. I'm not going to give you a straight out answer, but
Yeah. Echo's gonna be like, I think we're just stuck fighting ourselves.
Cheske will chime in and say, well, let's see if we can take one out one at a time and not overwhelm ourselves with...
Yeah, I definitely don't want to step on a scale and have my clone call lightning.
No, me neither.
we're going to
Dawn looks
really
at- Dawn
long
looks at-
fight worth of 1v1s.
Dawn looks at the scale and then looks at her Vorpal sword. It's like, I don't feel like stepping on it at all.
Oh, we all had the choice.
Because
to
it has
not
our
go in
equipment
here.
too, for all we know.
Well, you haven't. So, Dawn, with regards to your Vorpal sword, there's no evidence to suggest that what you do to the apparition is done to the individual whose apparition it is. Cheske,
Damage output.
you guys all,
Interesting.
yeah, like it's,
It doesn't look hurt from the fireball that the chest.
it,
did.
yeah, it doesn't look like it took the damage that Cheske took.
I mean, we
It
would
just,
still
it
potentially,
just interacted from the wild magic surge as well.
we would potentially be fighting a Dawn cop duplicate.
You'd be
that
fighting
has
a Dawn
Vorpal
Echo
sword.
Echo.
Yeah. Oh god.
What if the duplicate nat 20s us?
And also, yeah, because of
Potentially, yeah, I
because
guess
of
that's true.
The amount of just area of effect that can happen, we're probably better off leaving it to 1v1s. Because a lot of us can do a lot of damage really quickly to a lot of people.
Yep. We sure can.
It's
Some of us are like walking bombs. Looks at Chesky.
Forget
Not
about
with the
it.
All right, so what are you doing, Echo?
Echo was gonna definitely. That was 5, 10, 15. We're just gonna go here. Just
red apart.
Yep, just spread the party apart a little bit, and then Echo's gonna go. Fuck, I really wish I didn't get distracted and forgot to re-prepare my spells to new spells! And I'm a turn. Because I forgot to do that.
Oh, I
Yes.
really wish.
At the time
Slate
playing that in character, the Echo was like, I got so busy getting ready, I forgot to prepare my spells.
Cheske will say, well, let's hope and see if this is the case. He is going
Hopefully
to
I can
cast
heal
Levitate
you.
on his Staff of Power.
Huh.
On whose staff of power?
Cheske's apparition's Staff of Power.
Okay. You go to touch Cheske's apparition and nothing happens.
Oh, wait, I have to touch it?
No, the spell doesn't. Sorry, the spell goes to levitate it, but nothing happens.
Interesting.
What a rip.
Mm.
That spell slot. No.
Technically, it was just points from the staff.
Yeah.
What is the
Oh, yeah.
staff
The
charges?
point. No.
Rip the staff charges.
My charges.
Dustin, make
Alright,
me an
well, he
insight
will
check.
go. Oh, yay, another insight check.
Never mind. Move along.
Alright, then I'm going to go. Where's my feature at? Where's that?
Aw. 16's pretty good too, rip.
Empowered.
Inside
Oh,
check.
okay.
You tried to tell me that wouldn't work.
Did it throw it up?
Quicken spell? Yeah.
Quicken spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheske's like, fuck this shit.
He's
Fuck
like,
this,
oh,
yeah.
he either comes to me or.
You know, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Or. Maybe he will attack you. I don't know. But either he throws spells or doesn't. And he will
Your
end his
globe
turn.
is also around Dawn.
Am I stuck
Oh.
in here?
I believe
No.
so. It doesn't say
It's
you
just,
can leave it. Oh no, you can leave it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
no,
just-
no.
No spells can just come through it that aren't
Yeah.
a higher or
5th level or
better
lower.
order. Yeah.
But I can use my shadow to leave if I so please.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could also just walk out.
He'll just say, I'm gonna see if he tries to cast or tries to come for just me. I would probably just leave it to the 1v1 for now.
I'll be behind you if you need me.
I don't like that smile.
I'm not smiling. What are you talking about?
I saw that.
Dog takes their
I
step
will-
backwards.
I will move behind Cheske and I will also position. Let me read this again real quick. For everyone else, do not worry.
For everyone else, worry.
For everyone else, worry.
Okay. I would like to actually, instead of doing that, using my brain for more than 2 seconds. Actually, no, it's going to be the same sort of result.
I believe in you.
Hey,
I'm going
well,
to sum my echo. No, actually, I can't do both because they're both bonus actions. Okay, never mind then. We're just going to summon my echo right here.
This won't get confusing at all. Make sure you're hovering
not.
over names
Oh.
when you can.
And then I am going to hold action, hold an attack action for if the Cheske somehow magically appears in front of me or Cheske.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
I didn't mean to ping the combatant. That's kind of weird.
Get pinged. Get pung.
Get
Lol.
pinged, idiot.
Get wrecked.
I need,
cone.
I need Slate and Echo to make me Constitution saving throws since everybody else in the path is in the globe of vulnerability or invulnerability.
Yeah, I was hoping to get out of the fuck.
Oh no, you actually cast. You accidentally cast Globe of Vulnerability.
Globe of vulnerability. It makes you vulnerable to everything that happens inside the globe.
So
No.
No. You're resistant to cold too, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The damage is 41. Slate, I think
Mhm.
you're resistant, right?
Yes, I am resistant
Okay,
to
so
cold
you will
damage.
take half of that, which is 20, half of that, which is 10, and Echo
Okay.
will take 20.
20.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse, right? We could have not been
Yeah.
resistant to cold. Cheske will shout, well, that's good to know. Sorry, you guys were collateral. In my
Technically,
experiment."
Cheske was in the realm of the cone.
Yeah, you just didn't take the damage.
You just didn't take the damage.
Well, I meant, like, I thought he would come up to fight me didn't turn out the way I thought it would.
Have you tried to hurt him yet?
No, I think we're getting to that stage.
Cheske. Globe of Invulnerability is a 6th level. Okay. He quickens spells.
Well,
And he's gonna
Oh,
try to
no.
dispel your Globe of Invulnerability.
Oh, okay. Echo's like, oh good, I don't have to try and dodge something.
Oh!
What?
I need you to Wild Surge, Cheske. This is gonna impact both of you. You cast Fireball centered on yourself.
no!
I mean, so to be
Well-
fair, that's not horrible because this is happening
As
alongside
the
the
vulnerability is still on.
Yeah, it would happen before the dispel went on. Because the dispel might fail. He's got to roll for the dispel, so this would happen right away. But it's also going to cast
happens.
Fireball centered on himself too. So hold on a sec.
Oh,
So the fireball just gets contained in that sphere, doesn't it? For Cheske and Don.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it
nobody else.
doesn't say
Nobody will be
anything
affected.
about-
Nobody will be affected by Cheske's fireball, or the one on Cheske.
Not that
But
any of us are really close enough, anyways.
Slate, you will take.
I'm gonna eat another fireball.
You're gonna eat 8
Yeah,
d6.
you're gonna
I need
eat
a.
one, though.
I need a dex save.
Okie
Slate.
dokie.
Okay, so I need to
Rip.
make. Well, okay, what do I got to do here now?
Nothing.
No,
So
I
So
don't
obviously
roll
the
for
strat is just to make Cheske wild.
Cheske, your
each
your
round.
fireball's gonna do nothing. The dispel magic I'll take care of. Slate, it's
Wait.
32 fire damage.
Okay.
I don't- I don't wanna
to
be
use
that-
my stone's endurance.
Okay.
on
I don't want to be that guy, but it doesn't say anything about the barrier not affecting everybody inside. So I can take damage from inside
It
the
does.
barrier, not
It-
from the outside.
It does say that. Any
Okay.
spell within 5th level cast outside the barrier can't affect creatures within it.
Just from
Even
but,
if-
but I'm taking it.
it
from
doesn't. Yeah,
inside.
you're right.
on himself. Yeah.
No, similarly, the area within the barrier is excluded from the areas affected by such spells.
Was it? What
Yeah,
was
so
that
it's
damage?
talking about like
Oh.
say if you were to land a fireball in the area the sphere is in, it wouldn't take that damage. But because you cast this fireball in
Oh
the
yeah,
sphere,
you're inside. So yeah, you guys would all take that too.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we take damage because
So
only
you-
the outside is protected.
Yeah, you can
So-
roll
Yeah.
your own. You can roll your own fireball damage. So just 8d6,
Not the echo.
and you
Yeah.
you and Echo have to make DC 19 dex saves.
you mean Don?
Okay, so
Yes,
what is
Dawn,
it? 8d6.
8d6.
Oh, what was the damage on my fireball again?
32.
30.
Sorry,
Minus
Echo.
30.
I mean,
Oh my
sorry,
God.
Don. I didn't want to be that guy, but I gotta play fair by the
Damn,
rules,
that's a
right?
good fireball
That's a
damage
good fireball
too.
damage.
Only
Nice
one
try,
roll
buddy.
below.
I trusted you. I rolled a 20.
I
Nice.
trusted you. I trusted you. Okay, so
Oh
you'll
my
take
God.
Dawn will only take 8 fire damage, but Dawn's echo is dead. Is gone.
Yeah, even if my echo rolled a
And just
20
get-
as well, it would not
I
let me.
fucking fail. I
You
take
failed
the
your
whole
own
thing.
dex save. Okay, and
Oop.
then the dispel magic. Hang on one second. I need
So-
to make a charisma. Yeah, so the dispel magic may not work. The dispel magic may not work, but you'll still have to make a concentration check too. So,
Yeah.
give me a sec here.
Oh, oh no, I passed it.
He does succeed the caster check to dispel your globe, though.
Oh, it's so lame. Well, I made the Constitution saving throw anyway because I think that would have came out first, right?
Technically,
it
yeah,
not have mattered?
it would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh fuck! No,
That was a rough go.
I just out of character, of course. Since I am below half HP and bloodied, does my clone look bloodied?
No.
Fuck!
It does. I do have to make the roll for the dex save for the fireball, though. I was waiting until the end of all this shit. Oh, he succeeds, so he takes. No! Oh my god!
Hey, now he's
You're
concentrating.
not concentrating. No, he does not look bloodied or anywhere near it.
Fuck.
It is Ilar's turn.
Alar.
Balar.
God damn it, Chesky, don't you want to start
Baylor.
blasting at it already? I can't really do anything here. I don't really want to.
You can do something, just not to the Chesky apparition.
Yeah. Which is, I can step on my own fucking plate, but like that sounds like a bad idea right now. Cause I don't want to get another
Does
the thought of.
Yo, he's got
much I can
something.
do.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to influence the outcome of this fight because I think this is gonna be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys can talk
And
to
I'm
each other in
enjoying this.
between
I
it's
can-
not your turn. Like, if Cheska has something that he thinks is going on, he could say that even when it's not his turn.
Yeah.
No,
You just can't- you just can't monologue.
That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I don't want to say it and influence the outcome of the thing because I was gonna be like, well, we got something that he don't got, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna say it. Like,
What, teamwork? We can't hurt him right now.
no, not that.
We got family.
The power of friendship.
The power.
Family.
I mean, I can't damage the only enemy. on
Sorry.
Yeah, so I don't want to spawn more currently, so.
Meanwhile, Echo's like, can I heal Chesky
No.
without it healing the shadow?
I guess
So
that's my turn.
you can make a check
I
for
mean-
that, Lex, on your turn
Good.
if you want a straight up answer on it.
That's what I was gonna say, but I
Oh,
didn't
like
wanna
make
do
a
it,
roll for that? You mean?
Yeah, on
Like
your
an
turn.
insight or whatever?
You know?
Yeah.
I think yeah, I think I would have stayed out of the way, and it's a 1v1. I figured it's like pretty much just going to be Cheske versus Cheske, like figuring it out himself. So I'm gonna end my turn.
God, I know my players so well. Sometimes it scares me.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it, Felix.
Don't worry about it.
Now bite you the tip of your finger like you always do.
Wow. Can I see?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll bite the tip of your dick. Your dick.
We're thinking about this the wrong way.
Probably.
Yeah.
Toski, go make out with yourself. It's the only way.
Yo, I never wanted to fight. I was just thrown into initiative.
I guess
I
this
thought-
reminds me of like.
Yeah, I didn't either. I stayed to watch it and see what it did, and then it immediately exploded me.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah,
Cheska
fireball.
exploded you. Oh, you mean
Yeah,
the
and then
first
you did it
attack,
again.
Yeah.
He started
Yeah.
the combat with a fireball.
Yeah, like it went before Cheske did.
That's true. That is true.
Persona
It did.
games, where like everyone has their persona, like you're just like facing yourself. You do. I don't know.
Yo, I haven't even
turn
attacked it yet,
anyway.
so I don't even know if I'm gonna if
You
what
tried to
in my
cast.
mind is
You
happening.
did try to cast a levitate on it, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
You
was
didn't say-
damage,
I didn't-
though.
I didn't say it succeeded any saves. I said it didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know, but
Although,
I'm just
you-
saying.
He,
was
well,
a
he, to be fair, it wasn't like he was casting Levitate on the character. He tried the weapon specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the weapon being held by the character.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
Felix is like, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, no,
Crying is a free
In
action.
his mind, I know Alar was like, I want to step on the plate.
Part of me really would want to like just chaos step on all the plates and have 5 Ilars, but also I know that's probably not what would happen.
Yeah, and then Alar.
That's
I guess
funny.
I guess I'm just gonna walk away from this Shadow Ilar.
Shadow
He's
Lord.
gonna take a bonk at you while you walk away from Shadow
Yeah,
Island.
that's fine.
This bitch.
Wait, Shadow Ilar.
Whatever.
I'm
take
sorry,
Shadow
Cheske.
Cheske.
That was an insult.
Damn.
Fuck. No fucking way.
Another nat 20?
I gotta share that one.
Birdo, you need to re-change your dice color. This is
So
ridiculous.
I rolled the wrong staff when I attacked Ilar the first time, so it didn't
Oh,
you
actually
broke
roll the
the
proper
staff.
damage. I didn't actually do the right damage because I rolled just quarter staff instead of staff of
Mhm.
power. But it so that's where the +2 comes from. But yeah, nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even see it. It just says.
Oh, it's 7 bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning
Okay.
damage.
Alright, I will take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, I want something from the freezer.
I am at 69
It was
HP.
It's something from my microwave.
Oh. Was
Lex
it
don't
corn on
share.
the cob?
Lex don't share their pizzas, so I gotta make pizza hot pockets instead.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you walked away from this fight. This fight's going interestingly. You walked away from other Cheske.
Yeah, and I guess Slade just crosses their arms and waits for someone to suggest something else. Another course of action.
All right, Echo.
Yeah,
Okay,
go,
hang on.
go,
I'm in my
go,
kitchen
go.
real quick.
Hot. Ah.
That's why it's called Hot Pockets.
They don't call it a
Did you
cool
even put it
pocket.
in his sleeve?
Where did I just put the lid for my fucking container? Oh, there it is.
No.
Or
It
no,
doesn't
oh,
Hot
come-
Pockets
this-
are either two things, blistering hot or a blizzard.
These are individually
Yeah.
wrapped
Sometimes
hot
they're
pockets, so
both.
they don't have a sleeve.
Yeah, sometimes they're both.
Oh. You know that is a very, very true statement there. Because I've never heard something more true in my life. You're either biting into the sun or you're biting into some snow.
No, or sometimes it's both. It's snow encapsulated by lava.
I like how like the core
It's
like,
still frozen, but like
frozen.
the outside of it is like fucking lava. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how you were in there for 3 minutes.
All right, Birdo, you're
Alright,
gonna have
what
to
was I
make
gonna
me a
do?
Constitution saving throw after this.
No.
Berta, was that an insight to
Yeah.
see if? Okay.
And I'll give it to you as a freebie. It won't take anything.
Oh, cool. Thank you. That was a 20. No, that's a 19.
19.
Oh, it was a 10. Okay.
So, what you know, you're pretty confident that you can heal your party without having to worry about healing the shadow clone, because Ilar has been. It's evocation magic. And
Yeah.
not Ilar. Cheske was hit with a fireball, which is also evocation magic, and it didn't do the same damage to the shadow. So, Cure Wounds, Healing Word, those are evocation magics, which logic would make you assume that it wouldn't heal the shadows.
Mhm.
It is a separate entity in that regard.
Okay. What do I gotta do? We're gonna prep. We're gonna get ready. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Oh, we don't have a cup of water.
It's an innate ability I have.
Oh, we don't have a cup of water.
Birdo, I'm
Echo
sorry.
just pours their flask of water on the ground. You know? And then I don't really have anything I can do for a bonus action. Because I cast
Cry?
a spell.
Oh wait, that's a free
technically.
action.
Yeah, that's a free action. We're gonna just because wild magic surges are a thing. Just gonna be like, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm close enough. I can see I can see Chesky a little bit. I don't have to worry about I can't see Slate or Hylar, but
All
I'm
right,
far enough
Cheske.
away from
Yeah, fuck you
from
guys. I'm getting
collateral
away from this
damage.
shit. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Oh, now I can't see Chesky. Oh wait, yes I can. He went up that way.
Well, reopening my spell book. Sorry. He hasn't moved for crap. So,
That is true. But he hasn't really needed to.
I want to see if he will move.
He does not take damage.
No.
Okay, it is this then. Got it.
The fire's burning. Your spell is there. He's just
Okay.
standing in the fire, not taking damage.
No, and I can barely see this too. Neat.
Well, he'll end concentration on that. I believe that was concentration, wasn't it?
Yep.
I don't know how to end concentration. There we go.
You click the end concentrate button. Felix looks like he's got an idea.
Okay, he's gonna think back for a second.
What is this trial? Yeah.
What was it that Nocturne said again?
Defeat the shadows within, or defeat the darkness within. And if you fall, your
It'll
balance
affect
may
you
be
forever.
forever altered.
Yeah.
It didn't say defeat. I think it said confront.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
little different, but
Confront the darkness inside.
We'll use a face step and get closer.
only one
When you move behind it, it's looking at you, but it didn't turn or anything like that. So like no matter what direction you were around this thing, it was looking at you.
Creepy.
It's like one of those Mario 64 trees that's just billboarded on a transparent
Oh, no.
polygon.
Yep.
That doesn't matter though, but there is a wisdom saving throw for being frightened, for being in winter form.
Fuck, that's 7 words.
He's gonna hold his left hand up.
It says from before you teleport.
Before I teleport?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright. I didn't read that. I just saw wisdom saving throw and whatever. But he's gonna hold his left hand up, does it?
No.
It doesn't mirror? Okay. Anyway, that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
Done.
I'm in a really scary position, by the way.
Room. I'm trying to think as well. You're supposed to be on trial. You'll be judged. We can't hurt it.
I want to say something so bad.
So say it. Like I said, as long as you're not monologuing, you can talk when it's not your turn.
Yeah, it's not like you can't talk when you're an animal.
And I think I have one sentence to say. No matter what, we won't end this fight with weapons.
I don't think so either.
Well, it's attacking us. So, not much of a fair trial if it has weapons and we have to figure out what the fuck it wants.
I'm so mad. I know it seems more obvious to me, maybe, but
Then say it.
the
Birdo, you
fight
ate
is
it
about
upside down.
confronting the darkness within you. Like, it doesn't want you to defeat it with, like, it just... How do I say this? How would Ilar say this? Yeah, it's not about defeating it with weapons, it's about acknowledging, I guess, that it exists, and how do I... Are you... Nah. Hard to fucking...
And I think I get what you're trying to say
Yeah.
though. Like Echo yells out towards like the direction where Ilar is. But, like I've been thinking something out myself.
It did, in fact, take damage.
Yeah.
Maybe you should hit yourself, Jesuke.
Stop hitting yourself.
Until I figure out what I want to say, I'm gonna keep more quiet, because it's just, I can't figure out how I want to say it.
I gotcha. But in the meantime, it's Alex's turn.
Root. IRL Alex can't figure this shit out. The only possibility on that sort of thing is kind of what he said, but what Alar said. But if it's not that, then I am straight up out of options other than just roll better, smiley face. What did it get damaged by? Do we know?
The fireball
It's fireball.
that it landed on itself.
Yeah.
So it got damaged by its own fireball, but Alar couldn't damage it. Slate couldn't damage it, and presumably Cheskate didn't damage it.
Correct.
Correct.
But it dealt damage to itself. So it is capable
Well-
of taking damage.
The wild surge dealt damage to it.
Okay, God dealt damage to it.
So we need to pray for more wild surges.
Lex
Yeah, yeah.
uses divine intervention on their turn. The divine intervention isn't a spell or anything. It's just, Birdo, tell us what the fuck to do.
Birdo, whack his pee-pee.
I would like to spawn my Echo in front of Echo.
You want to spawn your Echo in front of Echo.
Yes.
Nice.
Like right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold action if anyone attacks Echo or me or the Echo. If anyone attacks Echo, Echo or me.
Nice.
Okay. Chesuke, you're gonna get magic missiled.
Oh shit.
Not from the
I can't
staff.
remember. Does
You're gonna get first level magic missiled.
no? I'm aware of that, but does my cloak of displacement still count towards being targeted by spells?
No,
Magic
not
missile.
magic. Well, yes, but magic missile auto hits.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not it's not
Yeah.
a spell attack.
It will be a total of 12 force damage.
It's
What the fuck are
casting
you
first level
concentrating
spells now.
What?
What am I concentrating on?
I don't know. It said it threw up a concentration check for you when you took the 12 damage. That was weird. But that's all it's doing.
Alright, man with a plan.
Yeah, man, with the plan, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, with the plan is trying to figure out how to say something. It's I need a notepad for this. I need to put my thoughts into fucking words.
Do we have to find out next time on Dragon Ball Z?
No.
You still got 2 hours.
We got 2 hours to figure shit out, yeah.
No, I meant like with how long he's taking to think of how to say it.
It's not an easy thing to like.
Yeah, he's trying to. Yeah, that's. I think I know where Felix is at. He's got the concept, but he's trying to figure out how to put it into words so that it can be acted on.
And I know Ilar is pretty much like perfectly positioned to talk about this because he's essentially like going through all of this, just different like complete. Fuck.
You can always
Don't
just
get me
try
wrong,
by-
I
you can
know
al-
what
you
you
can
guys
always
are-
just you can always just try by showing.
I think I know what you guys are talking about. But Cheske is thinking
By showing.
of how to
Oh,
like
yeah.
defeat him, right?
You know what? That might actually work. I'm going to. Do I unshift for this? I don't want to plus one as a dragon. That's definitely not. That's probably not the.
Ice breath everywhere. Woo.
Yeah, that's probably.
I wouldn't mind.
I will actually get shift out. And contrary to what I said, I think I'm gonna go step on my plate and figure something out. So I think I know what I can say. I think I know what I can say to like. It's easier if I show it at this point, I think.
Okay, so 2 things happen when Ilar steps on the plate. 1, spawns an Ilar.
Yeah.
2,
Whoa!
the Cheske that was spawned becomes a little bit more corporeal. Just a little bit.
God fucking damn it.
It is still your turn.
What does corporeal mean?
Means you can.
More
It's less.
solid.
It's less see-through.
Ethereal.
Yeah, it's less ethereal.
But I don't
Okay.
It's more of a body.
Yeah.
What does the I know that spawn look like? Does it just look like
It looks like Ilar before it became Ilar, before it became Shadowlar. So it looks like Ilar.
Plain old Isla. Plain, simple.
And both have the same level of corporealness.
What do I want to say?
Don't respect the
Jesus.
1v1.
Don't respect the 1v. Technically, it's still a 1v1. If you
Yeah.
if you know that it's targeting only Ilar, it's still technically the 1v1.
Well, we don't know that. It just spawned.
That's true.
And technically, I'm the closest target. So this is, and I am not looking healthy. Not at all.
I guess Ilar will drop. I think I'm dropping Elder Self for this just because I want it to be very much obvious what I'm doing.
Okay.
Just go into
Shadow form.
Yeah.
I taught you how to do that.
I just need to put this into words. There's
Time to get emotional, Felix.
I
When
know.
when Ilar drops, does Ilar's echo still look normal?
Yep.
Or does he? Okay.
It looks like Ilar when Ilar is not in shadow form. It looks like the balance, about part of the balance of Ilar.
I think Ilar steps forward. Fuck. His fists are clenched. He starts speaking like says, I think I have run from you long enough. All my life I've justified it. I told myself the ends would outweigh the means, but I had to do it for knowledge, I had to do it for progress, and I had to do it for power. Takes a step closer. Still have it.
That's 5 steps.
Yeah. But it really wasn't for any of that, was it? It was for it all along. It really was for me, for my ego, for my obsession. I was so consumed by the need to prove myself that I stopped seeing the people I hurt, the lives that I destroyed. Takes another step. You're right. I am a murderer. I am a monster. I'm a fool. And those choices, those failures, they are mine. They'll always be mine. But they don't define who I am now. And his voice rises at this point, more filled with determination, I guess? Some defiance. I can't change the past, but I can at least own it. And I can choose every day to be better than the man who created you. You are my darkness, but you are not my master. Step closer again. This time, I think this is the max I can move.
Yeah, I think at this point you'd be dashing if you went any further.
Yeah, and I guess I only have like a few more things to say. I'll carry you with me, but I won't let you control me. Not anymore.
Make me charisma saving throw.
No.
Nat 1, Nat 1, Nat
He
1, Nat
cares
1,
Nat
Nat 1, Nat 1. No!
So
Yay.
as you finish, the Ilar in front of you just kind of like smiles, and you see it kind of. The rest of you would see it too, but it just kind of begins to like bend and manipulate. Like the light around the shadow begins to bend, and it becomes a cone that like stretches out towards Ilar. and it's like, Ilar, you get the feeling that it's waiting for you to stretch out to it.
Then I'll
Don't do it, Isla.
figure
Don't
out how
do
to
it.
do that.
It's a
So
trap.
as you reach out, you feel the actual cone kind of like envelop into your hand, and it kind of forms hand that locks fingers with yours, and your apparition begins to decorporealize and disappear. And you feel yourself, it almost feels like you're becoming more whole, and the shadow part of you disappears. Like you return to normal Ilar, normal looking Ilar.
Oh,
And then
the music
and then
stopped. Does the music
And then
stop?
everybody sees Ilar vanish.
Nice.
Dang it, Ilar.
I guess leading by example was enough. Good luck, guys.
There are multiple ways to do this encounter.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I figured this was one of them.
So that brings us to Slate.
Oh. Is that what we're supposed to do?
Well, I mean, he disappeared, so I presume it is a solution if there is one.
I don't think there's any right answer. You have to conquer your darkness. What do you have to do that, Slate?
Okay. The Slate steps onto the panel.
So, as Slate steps onto the panel, two things happen. One, a Slate apparition appears. Two, both the Slate apparition and Chesky's apparition become a little bit more corporeal.
Oh, not less.
No, more. There is more
Oh.
to you now.
Wait, hold on. The chess Ks and slates?
Yes. So
Okay.
it appears as though they are becoming more physical of creatures, the more of them are active.
Apparently it's not my turn anymore.
It says it is.
Dang, it's
Oh,
your
Showing
hang
me
on,
it's
let me-
yours turn.
I think it's because I deleted Ilar instead of.
Oh, probably.
He's been deleted from the multiverse.
Yeah, it's my turn again.
He was sent to the Shadow Realm.
There we go. And I guess I'll start walking towards it. Hello.
It doesn't respond. As you get closer, actually, Cole, as you get closer, you note that it looks like this slate seems to be far more succumbed to the ooze. It seems far less concentrated, like how Slate's got the wraps. It still has the wraps, but the ooze itself has like expanded outward.
Oh. I'm sorry. I should have been more careful. If I'd been more careful, I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't be sick. And I guess you wouldn't be sick. You wouldn't be angry. And when we get angry, we hurt people. We don't want to hurt people. I think that's all Slate's got right now.
Okay. When Slate finishes, the other Slate kind of pulls down their wrappings and shows, or not wrappings, but their tunic, and shows the mark that you now know Thanatos gave you.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of like,
oh, we were made by a bad man who made us and our siblings to do bad things, but we don't have to. We have a choice. We can choose to help instead of hurt.
so this Slate walks towards you.
That's what I want to do.
And smiles as you as you're talking. And he doesn't reach out to you the way Ilar's other Ilar's shadow did. He just reaches, he smiles, and then he looks down, and then like he's still holding his tunic open, and he looks down at it and then looks back up at you again and kind of smiles, and you both vanish, but you are gonna have a vision.
Vision. My very own vision.
I will DM you your
Okay.
vision. Because you will know it immediately. Actually, I'll just tell you. It's faster that way.
Okay.
So Slate finds himself in what appears to be a laboratory similar to the one that you guys visited in that mountain village. It's not exactly the same, but it's very clearly like the laboratory of the same person. And all around you see different body parts like you did before. You see different notes scattered around and all of these things. And you hear this is my last, you see a man who has short white hair, is wearing a starry looking robe. And on his side, you see what appears to be some kind of helmet or mask or something like that, but it has it's composed of 5 separate pieces, it looks like, that have been joined together, and the pieces are different types of dragons. There's a green one, a white one, a red one, a blue one, and a black one. You can't see this man's face, but you can hear his voice, and you hear this is it. This is my last chance before it's too late for me. And it sounds like they're speaking in despair. And you just you hear him continue. He goes, "But I have to save her. Nothing I do, nothing else in this world matters. She was innocent, and I have to save her, no matter how many lives it takes." And he goes, "And you're gonna be how I do it. I know you will. I trust you. You will be the perfect tool for me to be able to do what I need to do to save her." And in this vision, the man begins to like disappear into like a puff of smoke, and lying on the table is Slate. And then the vision ends, and you are in darkness. And it is Echo's turn.
Womp.
Wow.
Okay, well, let me get off the measure tool. We're gonna go step on the scale.
I think that's mine.
It doesn't. All of the scales are. It's gonna be who steps. It's gonna be who steps on
That's
them.
my scale.
Excuse me. That's my scale. I love it.
So sorry.
Actually, that's my scale.
Actually,
So again, 2 things happen. An Echo Shadow appears, and both the Echo Shadow and the Chesky Shadow look almost fully corporeal.
Echo's gonna dash. And, knowing that they may, potentially get stabbed in the process, as they start talking to their shadow, they are pulling them into a hug. And they say, "I care too much about what others think about me. I worry constantly that my parents, that my girlfriend, that my friends all secretly hate me. But the reason I think that is because deep down I hate myself. I hid in my fame, hid in the fights, and in the admiration, because it was proof I wasn't a monster. That I wasn't some evil, selfish being, that I was worth loving, that I was some hero worth all the attention and admiration. I care too much about what my family outside of my parents think about me, and I need to start letting that hate go and face head on that my family in Oros didn't hate me because I generally deserved it. I was just an innocent baby."
So the shadow hugs you back, not stabs you, and then breaks the hug, takes a 5-foot step back, then a 10-foot step back, and smiles. And you hear like this whistle kind of sound as it puts its fingers to its mouth to do the whistle, and then it lays its hand out, and as it does, you see Sylph kind of like pop up, do a backwards tumble, and then an air elemental spawns in front of it.
Aw.
And you both vanish. Lex can now summon an air elemental.
What? Dude, that's awesome.
All right, Big D.
It started with you?
Dustin, make me an insight check.
I think the order this played out was actually fucking perfect.
Okay, Dustin. Based off of what you've seen, there are 2 options here. Chesky can either, 1, confront the darkness within, as his allies have done, or 2, Chesky now knows almost for certain that if he waits for Dawn to step on her pressure plate, the Shadow Cheske will be fully corporeal and able to be damaged, and he doesn't have to confront the darkness, he can try and destroy it. But he also knows that if he fails to do so, it might fuck up the balance of his life. But it is your turn.
Oh man. I'm trying to think of how he would do this in his winter form. What would he do? I'm gonna read the winter form real quick. Where's it at, Elijah?
I just imagine Caleb is still T-posing.
No, Caleb's not in there with you. Yeah, he's T-posing outside.
Him
Yeah.
and his shadow are both T-posing next to each other.
No, it was basically, and I didn't clarify before you guys came in, and I apologize. It was basically, he was like, you guys go ahead. The seeds thing is more your guys' thing. I'm gonna go communicate with the tower real quick. Like I'll be talking with the tower while you're doing that, like updating, because he's not there for the
Yeah.
seeds right now. He's there to ensure nothing happens to Ilar, that Ilar stays out of trouble. So the temple thing, that's a you guys thing.
Yeah. I think you had mentioned that you were potentially just gonna. That's what you're gonna have him do.
Yeah, and Connor and I talked about that. So.
Shit. I genuinely don't know what he would do.
Well, and the thing is, Dustin, is that the seasons can affect your mood, but at the core, you're still Cheske.
No, I
So-
know that, and I'm not saying. I'm trying to think if he would be in the mood to fight or not, and if so,
I feel like Winter's going to be less
is he
aggressive
also
than the
going to
other
be in the
ones.
mood
Yeah.
of? Oh, do I really want to fucking cry to myself?
I mean, I feel like genuinely
Like, yeah.
that's the Winter would feel that way. Winter would feel less aggressive and more willing to confront the darkness within.
I don't believe that.
I think
don't
Summer
think-
is your more aggressive one. Spring is willing to fight, but not necessarily aggressive.
I can't find the dialogue that tells me
Find the dialogue within.
mood switches.
It's
Because if we're going at the core of Cheske, then Cheske would want to fight regardless of what for reason.
I mean, unless Cheske's learned something in the last few weeks. From talking to Misu, from dealing with his friends, from having to fight his best friend.
Yeah. All the traveling we've done.
Fuck the traveling.
Also time traveling and universe traveling.
Reality hopping.
Yeah, we've done all sorts of traveling.
We've been to hell and back.
Yeah, we have been to hell and back.
Cheske's been through a lot that one could argue would make him a bit more somber when it came to just straight up being like, if I don't have to kill something, why would I kill something? But
But does Cheske also secretly want to kill himself?
yeah, Winter as a season in 5e is listed as Contemplation and Dolor.
What does
Thoughtful.
dolor mean?
Thoughtful.
Melancholic.
Melancholic?
A state of great sorrow or distress. So somber,
Yeah.
thoughtful and melancholy. You can tell that this shadow is in winter form as well, now that it's more corporeal.
Hmm.
What else was that described? You said what? Thoughtful?
Contemplative,
contemplative,
contemplation and dolor.
Contemplative too.
So thoughtful, yeah.
Basically, a lot of introspective on the darker end.
So Cheska just sits there and ends his turn.
Yeah, he doesn't know. I don't know. I think
All right.
he just needs time, I guess, for now. I mean, he's not going to be like, I end my turn. It's your turn, Alex. But
Echo's not
he's
there
just
to
going to
heal
not
you.
do anything.
Oof.
Well, this is a bit
All
of an
right, Alex.
awkward. This is a bit of an awkward stance because I don't think Dawn would go with you here. We're at a weird Mexican showdown.
Wow.
Why has it got to be Mexican?
What? Yeah.
It's just a saying. It's just a saying.
Mexican standoff.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
I mean, to be fair, you know, like the Italian standoff, the Japanese standoff, it doesn't ring as well as the Mexican standoff does.
So what are we doing, Alex?
I'm gonna have to take a moment to think about this because I don't think Dawn would want to.
Just for context, Berto, I'll just be staring. Chesuke will be staring himself in the eyes
Okay.
with contemplation.
Dawn will see it as a start.
Okay. So as you step on your plate, or the plate rather, the other dawn
Third
appears.
instance of Dawn.
The other dawn appears. Immediately,
A new dawn rises.
an echo is summoned to
Hey,
match
which
what
one's
you.
which?
Here, I'm gonna put a marker on it.
I'm so lost. I'm assuming the back one is the real Dawn, or the.
No,
the
not
whatchamacallit
invisible.
Dawn.
That is not the marker I wanted. We'll just put this on it. So that's the marker. If you hover, oh no, why are none of these? Oh, hang on. So all of these should be hoverable now. The one with the marker on it is the one that doesn't have a name is Dawn's Shadow. The one that says Dawn Echo without a marker is Dawn's Echo, and the one with the foot on it is the Shadow's Echo.
It's okay.
So in that regard, so the other thing that happens is both the Shadow Dawn and Cheske Shadow are now fully corporeal.
Okay.
They're still Shadow, but they're more of a clone than a Shadow at this point.
Yeah. I will swap positions with this
Okay.
Echo that I cannot control. Dawn will look at herself, and she'll look at Cheske and go, well, maybe this will be a start, but I've been entirely scared of telling the whole truth to everyone around me. And I'm aware it's because I'm a criminal. I have betrayed my family, my home, my title as champion. And I've been scared to just tell everybody of the potential dangers of me being in this party. And I should have been more truthful to that. I know I can't take back any mistakes. I can't unkill my own father. I can't.
Sorry.
I can't go back to the Magic Tower anymore. They're trying to find me. But in the pursuit of all this, of trying to join a better cause to liberate my own country and prove to myself that I can be more than a political tool or a greater weapon. I've been too scared to let everybody know. And I really should be honest and stop being so scared that my own allies would sell me out. And then her Echo will want to move towards the actual Echo as well.
Does the Echo have anything to get off its chest?
It can't talk.
So the Shadow approaches you, and it doesn't have a smile. It has more of a solemn face. And you see it kind of points to its eyes, and you see that there's no attempt to hide the color of the eyes in the Shadow.
Dawn will press her button to revert her eyes back to blue.
And the opposing Dawn kind of bows, and for the first time, one of these apparitions talk. Oh. And you see both of the Echoes spawn around behind her. So all three of them are standing together. And all of them in a unison say at the same time, "We are more than just a tool for anyone to use. We are our own person, each of us, we are all part of you. And you are responsible for your own future, regardless of what the Empire or Resistance want. Do you accept this?
I do. I will pursue my own path.
They all kind of like bow at this, like in unison to you, and begin to wisp away. And Cheske, you're the only one that would see this, and I know that Dawn would typically get this later anyway, so this will just add to that. But as the shadow disappears, both of the echoes stand side by side from Dawn, and then all three vanish together. So you will have an additional echo that you can summon.
Oh, let's go.
When you
Let's
take
go.
your
Echo.
bonus, when you
Double
take your
echo.
bonus,
More
when you take your
echoes,
bonus
more echoes.
action, you
Echo,
will summon
echo,
2 echoes
echo.
in that bonus action.
And then
Go,
Echo.
Alex.
And then
Or
when I
two.
get later, I'll be able to summon a third.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of
And then
echoes.
Echo.
We'll
But I
have 4
think that-
echoes in the party.
You'll just have
Yeah.
all
Imagine
the
being
echoes.
able to swap.
It'll be full. It'll be simultaneously 4 Dawns and 4 echoes, but we won't know which it is until we summon the echoes.
you know that meme where it's like
Schrodinger's echo.
you know the meme where it's like but not you. It's like that, but Echo's the not you in this case.
All right, Cheske. It is you and your other the other Cheske, and it is his turn.
Cheske versus Cheske.
I still think it's funny that the first person who initiated is not the last person to end this.
I never got the
Not
healing either.
You
I know.
didn't never get the healing.
Nope. Followed
You
by
didn't-
example and bitched. Just left
Well,
them.
yeah. See, here's the thing. Echo totally thought that you probably follow example. That was Echo's fault, okay?
I was not. I don't think Eiler was certain that like anyone would follow, but at least showed. I think Eiler figured there
Well,
was
see,
one
like
way
Echo
out,
was kind of
way-
like, yeah, Echo was kind of like on the same wavelength as you, but not quite as close. Me, OOC, I'm just gonna sit here and not make any choice whatsoever.
Cheske, you are surrounded by a globe of invulnerability. You and the echo, or you and the shadow version of yourself.
Oh, let's go.
And he beckons at you invitingly to make a choice. And his turn ends.
Make a choice.
Make a choice.
Oh yeah,
Just make
Felix,
out
your
with him.
camera's frozen.
It's just great because I know that the globe of invulnerability is not pointless, but
Figuring it out. Sorry.
It might not be pointless.
Look,
Hmm.
just kiss. That'll solve all the problems.
Yeah, just make out with each other. It's fine.
Make
Yeah,
It's corporeal now,
yeah.
so you
yeah,
can't.
but
do it.
now, don't get me wrong. Cheske would love to fight himself and see who would win, right? But he knows he's at a disadvantage. He's missing 2/3 of his health.
Like half your health. Yeah, more than
not
half
in
your health,
health
rather.
standpoints, but he's obviously not in the greatest shape. Is basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, there is one thing you can do for sure.
Yeah. Don't feel like you have no choice.
I
You
do.
do
I
have a
do
choice.
not have it. I do not.
You can
have a
always
choice.
snap the staff of power over your knee.
I think it's time. I think it's time we see. We break the staff of power. What do you think, Berto?
Oh,
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
I think you should.
I think the whole purpose of this trial is for you to decide what is best for Cheske.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
character and Chesky's character.
I have enough live snaps.
You certainly can snap. I won't stop you from snapping the staff if you want to snap the staff. I won't stop you from it. You have that choice. You have the choice to attack. You have the choice. You are very convinced that you are now able to do damage to the other Cheske. You also have a bunch of fucking spell slots for counterspell. But
Oh, I'm not. I'm trying to read the thing for it.
Of strike. Damage is 8 times the number of charges over 10 feet or closer. Damn. Just know you have a 50% chance.
64% chance. Yeah, 64 Dan. That is not enough to one-shot myself. And have the 50% chance to go to the other existing
Yeah,
thing. But I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to
Taking
see.
16 times the damage if you fail to avoid.
All right. Yeah, no, I was
Even
definitely.
if you do get teleported to a random plane of existence, you don't have any guaranteed way to get back.
Yeah. Well, actually, I
it
do
would
have
teleport.
help
It
with
teleports
the
him away
Vizier.
and then teleports him back. It's basically the wording is, it teleports you to another plane of existence to avoid the damage. So you would basically blink.
I guess that's one way to interpret that.
Yeah.
What do you think? I say we take Cole's interpretation.
That's a possibility too.
Let's take this trial in the 50-50.
All right. I better start moving this along. I mean, honestly, it wasn't out of the question because if I actually wasn't only doing like,
Breaking the
80
staff,
damage to him,
yeah, it wouldn't kill.
it wouldn't kill him. Well, that I'm aware of. I guess I'll do some RP. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Go for
Wow, and none of our characters are there to witness it.
Right?
Nobody
You say
will ever
whatever you
know. Yeah,
want.
that's true. You don't know if the characters will know. But this is so Dustin and Cheske would know this too. You are in the domain of a god. They will know if you are being sincere or not. Or there may be punishments if you lied for the sake of completing the trial.
They'll be good for goodness sake.
Okay.
Bless you.
What?
Thank you.
I guess he'll like look him up and down real quick. And put his staff away. And he'll let out a sigh. You know, it's a lot harder to say it to yourself. But I despise you. Everything you've done was for fun, and I had a good time with it. But ultimately, my decisions, our decisions, left us feeling more alone than we could have. And a tear rolls down his face. Everything I said at the foot of where my master once was, strung up on that pike, was true. I'm tired of being the careless child. I'll never get to see her face or his face. Well, not the way that I remember them, at least. I still don't even know what happened to Mom and Dad, or her sisters. Even though what happened to us in that timeline, it ended up being different. I don't even know if they're alive. I hate who I was. But I will be better. I mean, I'm still young, right? And he'll look him in the eyes.
Young.
We all grow up.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
mature
right, you're the
eventually.
equivalent of a teenager.
Did it be the hard way? Having to lose the people I care about. Nothing can change what we did. But we can learn from it. And he'll crack a little smile. Like poking that barrier and getting electrocuted twice. Wow! And he looks up as tears start flowing from his face. I miss the good times being in the forest and just talking to the three people that were there most. Dad, Karamor, and good old friend Yuri. You know what I said at her grave, not her grave, but where her body laid, or was at, is true. I will be better than who I was. No more playing everything off as a joke. No more not caring about my friends that we've made along the way. What do you think?
The shadow kind of smiles and reaches out an arm and puts its hand on your shoulder, and you find yourself in the Forest of Seasons. Everything dead, burned, as in this reality, the Empire had to attack from the north. And as you stand here and look at this decay, the shadow points down at the ground. And you see this small little plant growing out of the ground. And he turns to you and faces you to him with one hand on your shoulder, and he puts another hand, like he points at your chest, and you feel this small glow. And you see it kind of begin to be a light. And he smiles, and in Chesky's mind, he hears two voices. Himself, and a voice that he's almost forgotten, Rukia. And you just hear, "Put your faith in the light,"
Yo, let's go.
and both of you vanish.
Dude.
Hey, hey, ha, hoo, ha, roo. Put your faith in the light. Yo. Bro, that hurt. That's deep.
How dare you use my words against me?
How dare you use my own words against me? Okay. So, all of you feel not
I
Kylo.
got two Kylos. Two Kylos.
All of
Oh,
you
shit.
feel. Wait, why is there two Kylums? There. All of you, when you disappear from the room that you were in, you feel yourself surrounded by darkness, but only for a brief moment. It's as if no time has passed at all. You weren't waiting for your friends. You weren't waiting to see what happens next. You were in a brief period of time surrounded by darkness, and then all of a sudden you're standing at the foot of one of these of an altar, similar to what you've seen before. At least most of you. I think this is Dawn's first time at the altar.
Yeah, it's her
Just-
first time being
Yeah.
at any altar.
Yeah. And similar to all of the other altars from all of the other spirits, this one is lit up by the lights that represent Nocturne. And at the foot of all of you, your shadows, despite where the light is originating from, stretch out in front of you, and they merge, and they elongate and become that single eye that you saw, all of you looking into the pillars when you were examining the columns. And this eye is wreathed in teeth that kind of grasp on the outside of it, and it has bat-like wings that stretch out behind it. And for a moment, it just hovers there before saying, "You have all been judged." And it takes the shape, and I'm not gonna put it out here. I'm just gonna show you guys.
Oh, I like that shape. Oh. Oh yeah, the art I made for you. Forgot about that.
No, yeah, the art you made for me. You see the eye transform into what appears to be a young man. Battle scars all over his body, burns, holes, every single possible way that you can imagine somebody can be put through pain. It looks like this person has been put through that pain. And he looks to you all and says, "Balance is not about the evil or the good that we have done. It is about accepting that we are all good, we are all evil, and finding that cross-section of what makes us us." Because balance extends far beyond an individual person, and yet every individual person is a part of that balance. You who have passed my trials and proven yourself worthy of the seed of darkness, step forward and claim the seed so that you may maintain the balance in our world that the Empire seeks to upheave. And he kind of like steps back and motions towards the sconce. And he goes, "Many of you will leave here altered today. Do not be afraid. It is just part of the world and reality correcting the balance." And then once he motions towards the brazier at the top of the altar, he sinks back into the shadow and disappears.
I'll move up and go grab it.
Okay.
Not so fast. I don't have permission to move the token.
Oh, right. It still says, oh no, I ended the encounter, right?
No, you didn't give us permission.
It shouldn't need permission.
It just says
Oh,
that
I didn't.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I didn't, and I also didn't end the encounter on the last slide. So Dawn, as you move forward or you walk up the steps to claim the seed, you see it amidst the burning brazier, and you've never seen this before, but this brazier is on fire. And a seed is within it, but you feel as though you're able to still reach in and grab the seed without having to worry about the fire.
You'll grab it.
And as you pull it out, as you pull out the seed, you've seen the other seeds of power. This is small.
Sunflower seed of power.
It's a sunflower.
It's probably
seed
big.
of
It's
power.
probably big workouts.
Size doesn't matter.
Made that joke in front of a god. You will be judged again. Step upon the scale.
Um,
God no.
but yeah, you have added the seed of darkness and death to your inventory. You have obtained the fourth seed of power. Look, guys,
Whoa.
you're about halfway.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. Halfway there.
She'll stuff it away, or she'll protect it in her bag of holding and then regroup with the party.
Well, good to go.
Hmm.
How does everyone feel?
See, weight lifted off my shoulders, honestly.
Tired.
Yeah, tired, to be honest.
I don't even know what. Do I know what happened in there after I left?
Nope.
Okay.
So nobody knows what Cheske did.
Yeah.
And only Cheske
And only
knows what
Cheske
Alex
knows
did,
what I said.
and so on and so forth. So Ilar, being the first one,
Everyone saw.
the rest of them could have
How
found a way
ironic.
to the rest of them could have found a way to destroy the other shadows. You know, like he doesn't know.
Also, does
Unless
Alar
he
look
asks.
normal now?
Yeah,
Yes.
Ilar looks normal, and it's kind of hard to tell in here. But who's got the high passives? Hang on, I know Ilar's one of them.
Ilar.
obviously.
Alar.
I've got the high passive.
Only, it's only.
I mean,
I
mine,
thought-
mine was
Oh, it's
decent.
Cheske. Cheske's the one with the high passive. Echo has a 15. Dawn has a 17. Slate has a 16. Cheske's got the 18. So it would be Dawn and Cheske. It's hard to tell in the darkness, but you could almost swear you see Ilar's shadow moving separately from Ilar's movements. As though it's like dancing along the ground, kind of.
Like, wait.
As though
It's
it's
like
acting.
Peter Pan
It's
shit.
it's still very much a shadow, but it's as though it's acting on its own. So like if Ilar lifts up an arm, the shadow doesn't necessarily lift up the arm.
Dawn like raises a finger and looks at it and is like, "Let's just add to the other wacky magic shit you've done."
Did Echo have a high enough passive to
No.
see this too?
It was
Okay,
just
I
it
thought
was
so.
Cheske and Dawn.
Okay.
Dawn will
It'll
point
be
it out to
really
Alar.
easier to see. What?
Dawn will point it out to Alar though, be like, I don't know if you noticed, but your shadow's acting independently.
Well, that would draw everyone's attention to it.
Yeah, Echo looks to it. What?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't notice. I was too lost in thought.
Well, does it have a mind of its? Can you understand me, Shadow?
It doesn't respond to you. Just
Okay.
continues
Doesn't
being a
respond to
shadow.
That would have been funny.
You
if
haven't
it just
addressed
went-
it.
I haven't addressed it, that's true. Try addressing it.
What do you say?
Like, I guess
What do you
it's
do?
Say the thing. Say the thing. You know what to say. You know exactly what I'm talking
in my
about.
head
What game
first,
are
be
we?
like,
I don't know.
hello?
New phone who
Oh.
dis.
You
You
just
didn't
hear,
say it.
it's good to speak again.
Got it.
Right.
You don't hear that out loud. The
Yes.
Ilar hears it in
Yeah.
his mind.
Mhm.
OOC again, it says.
And it's minding like, we'll talk further. Just
I'm here to help.
Just be normal.
We got to do normal, bro.
that's too
Everyone's
hard.
looking.
But yeah,
Being normal is kind of out of the realm of possibility at this point, I guess.
What's normal, Precious?
Let's head out. I think here's just a. I don't know what happened in there after I left, but at least we all seem to have made it out all right.
I think
Good
I
enough
can
for me.
summon a wind elemental.
Oh. Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
But we talked
Who
about
knew
this
being
today.
honest about me hating myself would unlock that ability?
Well, no.
so you guys head out while talking.
Yeah.
So when you make it to the front room, Misu's there and he goes, "Where did you guys go?"
I
The
That's-
presume.
Nocturne's trial.
Yeah,
I-
Nocturne's
I
trial.
I presume Nocturne didn't have a trial for you.
He goes, "You
Maybe
guys
he
walked
knows
to the
that you're-
door, and I tried, but the door closed behind me or behind you."
Oh.
Maybe he knew that you didn't need to be there?
He goes, "It's possible." And he looks over at Cheska and he goes, "Are you okay?"
He just glares over. He's like, "What do you want me to say?"
Yes or no?
that
The
you're
truth.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah. Preferably
We
a yes
had
or
to
no.
face our own darkness. That's part of the trial.
He looks to Echo when Echo's talking and then kind of like glances over at Cheska while Echo's talking and doesn't face Cheska, keeps looking at Echo, but it's like glancing at Cheska and just goes, "Oh. I see."
Yeah.
He goes, "Well, you got the seed though?"
We did.
Yes.
Then I suppose nothing else, everything else can wait until anyone's ready to talk about it.
Talk about what?
Whatever you all went through, whatever facing the darkness is. He goes, "You don't have to tell me about it. That's your personal journey. But as long as you got the seed, then I guess this was a successful trip."
Y'all heard my
Any
pleas,
of those
I think I
who
could hear everyone
need
else's, right?
it.
Cheska will run up to Misu and put his arm around him, like around his shoulder, and be like, "Come on, buddy. Let's go get some food. I'm
Yeah.
starving."
I'll take 20 HP.
You'll take 20 HP as you do that, Cheska. Misu kind of lifts his arm up and kind of like wraps it underneath onto your shoulder. And he goes, "Food sounds good." He kind of walks out. And I just imagine Misu and Cheska are doing the thing
Oh,
at the
yeah.
end of the Jungle Book where they're like, "Look for the bare necessities," and the like butts are like shaking back and forth. Yeah, you guys head back out into Novaria.
Oh, Berto, guess what I did?
Guess what you did?
Our very first day of starting this campaign was 686 days and 5 hours ago.
Nice.
Oh.
Wow.
I scrolled all the way to the top because I was bored. Not like bored, but like while you were explaining everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, how long
You're
is this gonna
fine.
take?
If we continue at this pace, it's going to be 1,200 days.
Damn.
That's why I'm trying to do the every week thing. It worked very, very briefly, and then stopped working. So-
well,
but
hopefully we can do it again.
We play when we can.
yeah, we'll play when we can. But in Novaria, I think is a good place to stop before we get too far into the next thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
There will be some stuff that happens in downtime,
Okay.
or at least you guys can talk in downtime. Go get food, that kind of stuff in the town. Yeah, so downtime away. But StreamWorld, whew, that was good.
It's been so long.
Intense, but good for a first session back.
Loved it.
Very emotional
So-
session for.
Very emotional session for some. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll see if we can play next week. The goal is to try to keep this going weekly. We'll see what happens. We play when we're able to. I know that winter has things pretty chaotic with temperatures and weather and all that kind of stuff. But we'll see what happens. But if you missed the last sessions, need a recap, whatever, make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube. It's Birdodactyl. These get posted there immediately after the session. But otherwise, we will see you guys next time for
Bye.
more War of the Eight.
Later.